right, what's up, everyone? We're back with another episode of A Gamer's Opinion. It's been a while since we've been live on YouTube, but today we're here accompanied by, of course, as always, my good friend Seth Rafival. Seth, how are you today, bro?
Hey man, what's up? Man, another day, another dollar.
Yeah,
Doing good.
right?
Happy to be
Shit.
here.
Ain't nothing else to do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So today we're going to be playing some Helldivers. We're also going to be discussing a few things in regards to the game. Of course, the game is extremely popular right now. It's probably the most popular new game out right now. And we're going to discuss a few things because the game has been out for how long already? You say about a month, right? I think.
About a month.
Yeah, I think it's been about a month. So I'll get you the exact date right now. Game came out February 8th, so a little over a month, right? A month and a few days. And a lot of things have happened, right? A lot of things have changed. A lot of things have been added, have been adjusted, and some people are happy and some people aren't. So today's theme is Helldivers 2, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And both my friend Sephra and I, we're both level 50 now. So he, of course, got there before I did. I got there yesterday, and we actually platinumed the game. We did platinum it together. We both got the platinum, so we completed the game. We unlocked everything in the ship. We unlocked all the upgrades. We're level 50. Just waiting for tomorrow for the new patch. So let's get started, man. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. Are you online already?
Activate the terminal control system.
Yeah, I'm online. I'm just standing around looking at the Eagle Sweat advertising for their perfume line, I guess, for the
Allied
game.
destroyer coordinates received.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Initiating FT.
I'm gonna join.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Let's get this started. So tell me, Seth. Now that you've played a lot of the game, right? Probably more than I have actually. How do you feel about the game, bro? Like, is it any good? What do you think, bro? How do you feel about the game so far?
Hmm. Well, I like it. I mean, I think the game is honestly, I had more fun in the beginning. I don't know why. Maybe because it was a limitation of weapons that I had, or or I don't know what it could have been, but something about it was, I don't know, just better. Once I started moving up in the ranks and unlocking more stuff, I don't know if it was the level or the difficulty or what it was, but I actually had more fun when I was in my lower levels. But I still enjoy the game though, either regardless. It's been pretty fun. It's definitely fun with friends, that's for sure. I mean, by yourself, it kind of starts like dragging ass and stuff. It kind of feels kind of weird.
Right.
Especially with randoms, because a lot of people have these weird things that a lot of folks have like this kick fetish. They want to kick you if you don't have the right loadout, if you're not wearing like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen some people on Steam saying if you're not wearing the right helmet, like it matters, like the helmet, like
Like the
bruh,
helmet shouldn't
nah.
matter, bro. The helmet doesn't have any attributes. To
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I
That's
mean,
that's what I'm
they did
saying.
they did before. There was a little glitch. We know that helmet that with the hoodie, the one with the eyeballs, with the goggles sticking out.
Oh
That
yeah,
did
yeah,
give you
yeah.
one, but they patched that already. They did. They patched that, but I mean, goofy stuff like that, right? But with friends,
Thanks
definitely
to
this game. It's
Super
kind of like part
Earth's
one. Part one was the
mandatory
same way.
freedom of
With
assignment
friends, it was
program,
really
every
fun. By yourself, it's
citizen
kind of
gets
like,
to
eh.
select which
But I enjoy it.
government-provided
I think it's
career
good. It's
best suits
definitely
their dreams.
outlasting Outriders.
Yeah, I mean, I never played the first one, so I really couldn't say. But Outriders, you and I both, we definitely did play that game. We ran through it pretty quickly, actually, I think. And I don't know, man. Like Outriders, it was good for like 2 weeks, and then
Yeah,
it
yeah.
died.
Allied destroyer coordinates
Yeah, it was.
received.
I don't know what. I mean, I heard different stuff, right? It was for either the nerfs and all that stuff. I mean,
Allied
this game
destroyer
did the
has
same thing.
joined
They nerfed, but
squadron.
they nerfed like two things, right? I mean, what was it? The shield, the railgun. I mean, because it was the bread and butter for everybody. But I think it was definitely, how I see it is, those items are necessary for their end game play. Like if you want to do the end game stuff, that was like for people who did the solo stuff. A lot of folks are saying it's a skill gap. Like, oh, you need skills to do this and that. Not really. I think that a lot of people, what they don't recognize is they haven't played on a harder difficulty, so they don't understand. Because like just go to Steam and look at the forums. What everybody cries about. They say, "Oh, you're not skilled enough. You're not this." Okay, what level you do it? Oh, I'm, well, I'm doing level 5. Like, nah, bro. See, That's what I'm saying. So they never really like went out and done this, this harder difficulty. I mean, for me, it was actually felt comfortable. The whole the whole charging, the thing. I mean, I kind of always played it on unsafe. I think that was like the joke. You got to be unsafe. But anyway, the point is like, yeah, I think it was good. It felt good. I think those were like the bread and butter. But then now that they nerfed it, it's kind of like, I don't think they should have upped all the other weapons to that standard. I think that's how I feel. That's just my take on it. They should have made everything better instead of just trying to like level it out. Because you know what they're gonna do. Yeah, because you know what they're gonna do. They're gonna drip feed us the gun because the shotgun is not gone. Just so everybody knows, the shotgun is not gone. It's still in the pool. It's just the version they have now is one of the versions, because it looks like that they don't want to do the whole upgrade weapon thing. They want to just give you the weapon already configured in a way, because in part 1 you can upgrade MK1, which is the magazine size or whatever, heavy barrel, whatever, to reduce the spread of the pellets. But the gun is still there, but I guess they gave it us too early and it was just too good for that shotgun, that breaker one.
Right.
So the gun is still there. So it's not like it's gone, or they're gonna give it to you. And then we talked about this. Remember, we said they're gonna give us a gun. They're gonna nerf the guns that we have now. Like tinker with them slowly, because remember, this is server side. They don't have to like always send you a patch.
You know what's
and
weird
what they're
about
gonna
that?
do
You
is
say that it's server side because we know the game is server side. My loadout has been resetting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everything. Everything has been resetting.
Interesting. Yeah, mine was doing that on the PlayStation side also. Not on PlayStation, on the PC side before, but then they patched and it went away. Like my title, my victory pose, whatever, it kept going to the default one. I don't know why I was doing it, but then it went away.
Yeah.
So they're gonna give us those guns. Either way, they're gonna. That's what I think they're gonna do. And I think didn't Destiny do the same approach, right? They nerfed some of the stuff and then released them again later on with a little buff here and there.
Well, yeah, but let's go from the beginning, right? Because we have a lot to discuss tonight. So let's start with the good, right? Because the idea is the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? So game's been out for a little over a month, about a month and five.
Choose an operation and free this world from tyranny.
Well, let's start with the good. What are the
Mission coordinates locked.
At least what
Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters.
I think I just like how the game feels by playing the game. I mean, I wish it was a little bit more like gears a little bit, so I can my back can go against the wall, that. I don't know what that's called when when you're stuck to the wall to take cover. That was kind of cool, but I think I like the gameplay. I think I enjoy the gameplay and stuff.
Yeah,
the gameplay.
Cover system.
Yeah, the cover. I wish I had that. Like I can stick my back against a building or something, and I can like creep up to the corner and shoot, blind fire to the side kind of deal.
Right.
I wish I had that, but I mean, I think the gameplay. I like the gameplay.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
I like the gameplay. I think that's my favorite thing is I can play with friends, and there's not a lot of co-op games, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, like I feel that the game
Orbit
it
synchronized.
reminds me a little bit of how SOCOM used to run.
Yeah,
Because it's
I agree.
very simple.
Yeah.
The gameplay, if you look at it, they don't do nothing too extravagant. They dive, they reload, they jog, and they shoot. And they throw in their orbitals, which isn't really a big thing to do when it comes to physical abilities in the game, right? So when I first played the game, I felt like I was playing some sort of alternate version, or like they grabbed the gameplay of those old SOCOM games, because if you really play the game and if you really play SOCOM, it really feels a lot. So I feel like the game has that working for it, which is great, because nowadays you don't really see games that have that simplistic sort of gameplay when it comes to it, right?
Yeah.
Super complex, and you can do so many different things, but this is very simple. So I like the fact that it's simple and effective, right? There's not too many things you need to know aside from the menu, right? To follow the rules. Aside from that, it's just normal shooting, reload. There's no jumping.
Activate the termite tower, no matter the cost.
The game itself, Port Weapon Inbound, has very good gameplay. Right?
Port Weapon Inbound.
I think that makes it very friendly to a lot of people, right? Because if you play Fortnite, right, this game probably feels like Fortnite to some people, right? The third person, the camera, everything, the way you can see the whole world, like the way it's scaled, it feels like it's similar to a game like Fortnite, right? So I think that's a good thing that's working for them because that helps bring in that audience, right? Because those kids, those younger kids, that's what they're playing. So if they can get a game that feels similar to, you know, they can get down with it, right? They can pick it up a lot faster and start playing it. So I do like the simplicity of the game. I do like how easy it is to
Objective near your
play the
position.
game and enjoy it. What do you think, bro? Do you feel like the game is similar in that aspect to Outriders?
Yeah, I can see it, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, also I think that is the attractiveness of it. I think 'cause it's so simple. You know, point and shoot. You know, dodge this, dodge that. You know, the whole wave of stuff attacking you at once. You know, kind of deal. You know, what is it called? Herd mode. You know, horde mode.
Oh yeah, from years. Remember there was that horde mode?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that it has that going well. I think the game has that going on really well. The changes, I mean, the good thing about the changes is that they're actually, you know, not waiting around and try to, you know, do stuff. They have been very, how can you say, proactive. I think that's the word. They've been very proactive, I think, with their approach to the game. On top of things, the fact that the CEO is on Twitter a lot is a good and a bad thing because you know you can always pick and say things or promise things, comment on things and not be able to fulfill them. But I think having that sort of transparency in a way
Reinforcements have been
isn't
launched.
terrible. You know, it's not the best thing in the world either, but it's
Ready to liberate.
what do you think about the CEO?
I feel like it's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of refreshing. You know, that he's actually kind of like, you know, networking with the crowd and stuff. I mean, he's actually kind of in a way. Remember what happened with one of the developers? You know, I guess he was like trying to be kind of tongue in cheek with some people, and they took it the wrong way because he was being kind of rude. I guess, you know, I think he was just being. I don't know. Yeah, he's being defensive, and I think like, you know, like, I don't know, man. Kind of remind me like an office worker, you know. It's like this guy work with kind of like whatever, just ignore him. He's a doofus. But yeah, I mean, he put the guy, I guess, in the spot. You know, it's gonna, hey, they'll do it again, kind of deal, and you know, they won't be doing that, I guess. I mean, but I think, yeah, I guess it's cool. You know, and it's nice that he tells us up to date. You know what's going on and communicates with some people here and there. It's nice, different. It's not like Luke Smith, you know, when he's telling us to throw money at the screen.
Oh, fuck that guy, bro. I will never.
Attacking map. North. Far.
For wasting my time playing that fucking game.
Found something.
I will
Yeah,
never,
gotta poop.
I will never get those hours back playing this. You know what? I guess it's okay.
Heavy.
Because
North.
that
Close.
game,
Requesting orbital.
These guys are dying or pretty bad. I don't know why they're just chilling there.
Calling in reinforcements.
Yeah, I'm going your way. I was just helping this dude out because he's being chased by some rhino looking thing.
but I got it.
Reinforcing.
Yeah, you know, so I think the game itself overall is very good.
Request approved.
I like the
Deploying
fact that
reinforcements.
since I didn't play the last game, right, this is my first experience in the Helldivers
Democracy
franchise, but I
has
do like the
landed.
fact that the game is
Knocking back.
presented differently this time.
300 meters.
Right? Before it was a top-down view, and
Yeah.
now it's third person. So I think that's really cool. Actually, I like the fact that I think games that do that, they tend to trend, really well because like it reminds me of GTA. Remember GTA used to be top-down?
Mm-hmm.
And it was 3D, right?
Yep.
So I'm not saying this is going to be gay, obviously, right? But it has that same effect where the game has been completely revamped for the new game, right? The franchise, right?
Sending an enemy.
And I think that's pretty cool.
Say hello to democracy.
Because of that, I think that's another reason why the game is so successful. From what I understand, the last game was really good too. It was really, really fun, but nothing compared to the success they've seen with this game.
Request approved.
Yeah, it's like triple the success, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just something that doesn't make any sense, I think.
Point me to the enemy.
Success they've had with the game, which is great, right? Obviously, which is something that you do want, right? You do want to have, that kind of success. But like I said, I don't know if they're really prepared for that success. We discussed this before, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think when they started the launch, it was pretty rough. They I don't think they were like successful. They weren't praised for. I think what was like 75, right? They wanted to hold like 75,000 or 100,000 users or something, and then they had to beef it up because they just couldn't handle the amount of folks, logging in at once and stuff.
Ready to liberate.
So I mean, they had a pretty rough start, but I think they should. I don't know, man. I think they should have handled it a little bit different, instead of I don't know. It was weird that they weren't ready for it. It's kind of weird. It's definitely the. I don't know how to explain it really. I think that they should have been ready for it. I really didn't have a lot of problems logging in the beginning. The wait time was such. Yes, that was pretty bad. But I think for me was after they did the first patch, then that's when for me it started getting kind of annoying. I just couldn't do a lot of things and I had trouble logging in. But that's what happened to me mainly. Then afterwards, every time they started patching, for me it started getting worse and worse. So I don't know. Like connectivity, I kept getting dropped out and this and that. The game was a little bit more laggy too. I don't know. They did improve it because even I was getting like 40 FPS or something like that before. Now I'm getting like around 70-ish, around there. So they did improve it a bit, but
They optimized it.
no. Yeah, they optimized it a bit. There was definitely a lot of things, and I see why a lot of people in Steam are kind of upset, a lot of them, but they kind of take it over the top, right? Like, oh man, this game is early access or whatever, right? But
Yeah, you told me about that earlier today, actually.
yeah, there's a lot of folks, not a lot, I should say maybe less than half of people are still upset that the game doesn't feel finished. There's still a lot of missing stuff. It's not
Calling in orbital strike.
there's some things that they could have done better, especially for folks that played the game early. Like a lot of the places people couldn't get in, and they paid the money and they couldn't get in. But on Steam, some folks had the same problem as well. They just couldn't get in.
Yeah,
So
gave them
a refund. Yep.
Because usually their policy is 2 hours, right? But they extend
Yeah,
it
yeah.
forever. Not forever. But,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a longer period
For a
of time.
while. Yeah, they were getting their refunds and stuff and this and that. There was a lot of stuff missing here and there. I think some people were claiming they kept crashing a lot too, like the game. And were you experiencing that too, like the heavy crashes? I don't remember.
When the game first came out, a little bit,
Yeah.
but not too much to the point where I couldn't play the game. That was happening more, I think,
Reinforcing.
last week, I think, right? Where I remember I told you, after a patch, every game I played would crash.
It kept dropping you. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think, I don't know if the game, it kind of does feel like it could be early access because of the price.
Yeah.
Usually,
Yeah.
when a game is early access like that, it's pretty cheap to buy.
Requesting air support.
And the game, I think when it came out, it was like $40, right?
Yeah, it was like $40. Yeah, for the normal one, I
Throwing
think.
grenade.
So, in a way, it is kind of early
Calling in reinforcing
In a way.
advanced weaponry.
access. In a way, you can kind of deem it as early access. I don't know. It does kind of seem like it is because,
Reinforcements have been launched.
and I'll tell you why. I think it does because all of a sudden
Point me to the
they
enemy.
have a bunch of fucking different
Dropping a
things
pin,
to
east,
do in the game
100
now.
meters.
Like, tomorrow we're getting all this DLC, right? Practically. And it's what it is. It's DLC. And then we're getting month after, right? You said that you told me that every month they're gonna have like a big patch, right?
Every second week of the month, yeah.
So that's the thing. So they didn't have a lot of stuff planned.
You have been a
Then
stalwart. Line up.
this being early access
Track when ready.
kind of does make sense because they needed to make sure that they can see how
Sample
much
collected.
they can put out. Maybe like, remember they said that they didn't even have actual what's this thing that they call roadmap. Remember they said they had to change the roadmap because they didn't expect so much success and things had to change. So being that the roadmap is different, it makes you wonder, okay, how much stuff are they going to add now that the game is successful?
asset near your
How much were they going to add before that, right? What made them change their whole roadmap? Because the guy said himself, they don't necessarily have a roadmap. They had to change it. So it makes me wonder what things have changed, what hasn't changed. What things are they going to make different or add? I don't know. But I think the game in itself, it could be trending in the right direction, but you could easily screw it up. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too, because I mean, there's some things that do, like I said, I do agree with some of the stuff that people are upset about. Like there's some things that, like approaches that they've taken, like I said, like the nerf right versus with like
Calling down a support weapon.
nerf versus buffs, right? What was the right approach, right? And I kind of feel like they should have. I thought there was ammo lit on. So never mind. So I think I don't know if I want to say like they should listen sometimes to the community, because sometimes people complain because they just want to complain. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes there's stuff that's not even valid, and I will agree that sometimes it is a skill issue. Like you've seen it. Like look at these guys, right? That we have now. What the hell are they? What are they doing?
They're doing side missions.
I guess they're doing side missions and dying, right? I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, they already explained to us that, okay, this is what you got to do first. You know what you do, get it done, do this, move on, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people, they play differently. They want to do their own thing, so they have their own opinion. But sometimes their opinion is kind of wacky, like it just doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, in a way, hopefully, like this guy doesn't just, this company just doesn't listen too much, and like they just stick to their gun and do what their ideas were. Because they did leak some of their ideas, though. I mean, they had like a different interface for the gun stuff, and the reason they didn't use that because they thought our people were just too dumb. It was just too complicated for people, so they didn't want to use that anymore. They show like the other 8 options of the weapons they have. You know how we have, the little just 4 items for our guns. They had like 8 of them or something.
Tagging location. Southeast.
So I mean, they definitely changed it and they dumbed it down, because that's what the dude said. He was like, in a nicer way he said it, but he basically said we're just too dumb. So they started just to make it easier on us.
But they also could have dumbed it down if it's really an option, right?
Yeah, true.
Because then they could just add that stuff later.
Yup. And call it DLC. Remember Destiny did that. Remember Destiny did that. And then people are like leaning or like, oh man, but you can earn this, earn that, bruh. The reality is, this gaming company is a business, right? And they're gonna have to make that money to, keep all this stuff going and stuff, right? I mean, a lot of people are like, well, if they start doing this and start charging us, right? Then we're not gonna pay anymore. I don't know, whatever, the usual, right? So. I mean, they're gonna charge you sooner or later. They're gonna come out with this stuff and say, hey, you have to pay us. Right. Yeah, they're gonna have to. Yeah, that was a prediction, right? That most likely Sony's gonna come out and say, hey, we're gonna take over, and you guys can here's your fact check, get lost.
Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of. I mean, right now we've been able to manage,
Watch where
but
you're standing.
you know, we have to think about how much is that going to cost the tenancy, the cost,
Last reload.
right? Remember this one?
Yep.
How we were calculating.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
We'll be okay with that.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning
But
ascent.
they didn't. How this is so successful that
Victory was
they had
never
the server issues, they didn't have the capacity, they had to increase it, all of those good things, right?
Yeah.
So then it makes you wonder, okay, well, how much longer can they put this bill? Kind of consider, you know, profit margins, right? Because
Right.
you know, they're a
Right.
they're a small company, right? Let's say they're an indie, right?
Yeah.
So it makes you
Yeah,
wonder.
they're gonna have to pay their investors sooner or later. You know, they're gonna have that put that kickback. They're gonna have to do what they're gonna have to do, and unfortunately, right? I mean, for me, I don't really care. I mean, if it's really cool, yeah, I'll give them $1 or two. Not like Diablo with their $20, $30 skins, or what is it, that horse? It was like $70
Well, didn't you
for
say
their
that
stupid
the
horse.
DLC is like $100?
Yeah, I don't know, something crazy, dude. I don't know. I haven't
Something
even
ridiculous.
I haven't even logged into Diablo in a while. But yeah, I mean, they're gonna do it sooner or later. So I hope people embrace themselves and they're not surprised. Like, oh, how did they do this to us? They're gonna do it.
Lots of
Yeah, I
enemies
think
killed,
they kind of have
lots
to
of
do it
samples collected.
because
That's a
you know
good
they
mission
have to
in
make
my
money,
book.
bro. You know, these companies, man, they're here to make money. They're not here for anything else. They're not here
Allied
for your
destroyer
girlfriend.
has
They're
left
not here for your
squadron.
girlfriend. They're not here
Welcome
for
aboard,
anything else.
Helldiver.
They're here to make money.
Mission coordinates
That's
locked.
what- So makes sense.
Hellpods prime.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do that because
Engaging.
I mean, you can farm for the currency. That's the other thing people need to be aware of. I mean, you can get right. You can farm for it, right? You get like 10 of the super credits, right? But for
Yeah,
how
right
long are you gonna
now-
do that?
Like right now, I think I have 1570 super credits.
Mm-hmm.
So the next fucking war bond that's supposed to come out, if they make you buy it.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1,000. They said that's what they're saying.
But remember we spoke about that. They're going
Yep.
to nerf the
They will.
super credits in game.
Mm-hmm. And they will. They're gonna do it, and that's the thing. People are gonna get all butthurt about it. They're gonna be surprised, right? They're gonna be like, "Oh, how can this do that? They promised it. They didn't promise you guys anything. That's the problem. That's the reality. They didn't promise us anything. So they're gonna come out and they're gonna start doing it. And that's what people need to keep in mind is that they can do all this server side. That's what people forget. They don't have to patch it. That's what a lot of people are noticing. They're like, "Hey man, how come the bugs do this? How come the bugs are doing that?" You know why? It's because they don't have to give you a hard patch all the time. Listen, the patches and you can Google this if you want. Anybody can Google this. The patches in the beginning that they were doing in this game were not to fix the client. Just so you guys, so everybody knows that's fact. Because there was people that were data mining way before all these YouTuber guys, you know, started like writing each other, you know, when they got like little leaks. The first patches, I'm not gonna say any names. Anybody can Google this. They were not client side. The reason they were doing that was because they were trying to prevent cheaters. Because the currency that we have now, that currency that we have is these resources and shit. They're gonna sell it to us. That's what they're gonna do, and that's what this dude said. He said like, hey, you know, they're wasting instead of like hooking us up with like, you know, like fixing their server shit. They're going around, you know, dropping these patches so they can block like people from cheating or whatever. Like what you guys see now, you know, with the whole fucking max and the stratagems are not out yet. That's what it was for.
Yeah,
So
it's interesting because I think I was on Twitter and I saw somebody share a video of it looked like a carpet bomb.
yep, the carpet bond is coming. Yep.
So
Yeah, there was the list. There was a list of stratagems that were not released, right? And then you can put it on that you know engine, and then you can actually load stuff. That's how the mech stuff came out. The skins, and you can call it into the game and shit. And we're using that engine. We don't condone cheating here. We should play the game.
I don't know. I think
Sending in an eagle.
I I think they weren't counting on this sort of success, honestly, whatsoever. And, I mean, success is great.
Yeah. More we got money.
That's empty.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Most people, success, they never expect to see it. They expect some success, but they don't expect to, you know, have this sort of success these guys had, right?
Right.
Comparing it to the last game, it's nowhere near close.
Reloading.
Shape right now. It looks great, honestly. Like now that I'm playing it on my monitor, because I've been
Sweet
playing it on
liver.
Nintendo, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've been playing it. I have a TV. I got a 4K 120.
Nice.
Reinforcing.
I'm playing it on my TV. Yeah, it looks great. But now that I'm playing it on my monitor, right here,
It looks even better, right?
yeah, it just looks so much better. Because
Yeah, dude.
it looks really good. It looks really good, honestly. I really enjoyed the game.
Sure.
I think the game is a lot of fun. I think the game, for what it's intended to do, it tries to keep things simple, I feel. Right? They don't try to overcomplicate things too much because I think that kind of takes away from the goofiness of the game.
Found something.
Right?
Yeah.
Because the game is meant to be big goofy.
Tactical asset
So I
Yeah.
feel like the simplicity of the game, you know, helps with the goofiness of it, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing. I think that's a great thing, actually. And the game, it works, right? And it helps with the missions,
back in
too.
the fight.
The missions aren't necessarily too complicated. I think the most complicated mission that I've played so far was the one that we played, I think, yesterday, where we had to activate the terminated systems.
Yeah. The one we're gonna do next. Yep.
Yeah, I think that was probably the most complicated. And
Man,
it's
that shit
not
was
it's
annoying.
complicated. It's just that you have to have the right loadout, right? You just have to have a lot of
Objective
defensive
nearby.
things. Because once you start those reactors, right, those things, right, they're just gonna
Sending in an eagle.
nowhere for you, right? They're just gonna come out everywhere. So,
But they're saying level 10 was bugged, by the way.
I think so.
Yeah, that's what Nero said. He messaged me this morning saying, "Hey man, that shit was bugged." I was like, "No way, that's why it sucked." He goes, "Yeah." Like,
But we did the
"That
mission.
well."
We did it.
Yeah, we did them. Right? I mean, somehow we always get them done somehow.
So I'm telling you, bro, the easiest way to do it is to have those mortars that stun you.
Yeah.
It's the
Requesting air
easiest way to do it,
support.
man. You get two of
Oh,
those,
we-
turn the reactor, and that's it. You're gonna be able to destroy
We also do damage too. Like for us, when we were shooting at it, like our stratagems hurt the thing.
Tagging
it. Oh yeah,
down.
if we
West.
hit it,
Fuck.
right?
Yeah, we hit them there and stuff. Yeah.
But luckily, you know, those electric
Bug tunnel breach.
dead, right? You can get hit with that.
Yeah.
But it's good to use because the thing is with those other stratagems, right, the eagles and everything, it's such a confined space, right, where there's so much shit going on that you're gonna end up putting your teammates. And the good thing is that, you know,
Found something.
those electric ones, the EMS ones, you know, they don't kill your
Layer
kill your
sample
teammates.
acquired.
They slow them down, yeah, of course, but they won't kill them. And because they won't kill them, it's a bit safer to use in a type of situation like that where there's so much stuff going on. It's easy to make that mistake.
Found something.
But I think that's the easiest one that I mean, the hardest mission that I found.
How about
And it's
a
not that
nice
it's
cup of
hard, it's
liver
just that
tea?
there's a specific way to kind of have a handle.
Too much bullshit happening at once. Did he kill you?
Yeah, I built the samples too.
Did he shot you on purpose?
I don't think so. It didn't seem like he did because he has arc thrower, so the thing is easy to.
Oh yeah, that stupid arc thrower. I don't know. That was pushed by I don't know. I don't like the arc thrower.
Not 50 minutes
It's not
landed.
good for these high level missions. That's for more like low level. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I don't recommend using it.
I'm not a fan of the arc thrower.
I do
How to
recommend
use
grenade
that?
launchers.
Dropping
Grenade
a
launchers
pin.
Grenade
are
launcher.
really good
300
for
meters.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying, regards to the game, it's basically, I think it works to its benefit. Most games will suffer from that, right? Because the game is a little too simple and it has nothing else going for it.
Sending out an SOS.
But
Oh,
the fact
shit.
that the game is fun,
Calling in reinforcements.
doesn't hurt it. I think it overall it just gives it a really good presentation. And the game is it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Requesting orbital strike.
It is a little challenging, per se, but I think we have
Rare sample acquired.
I just hope they don't score. What do you think?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I'm hoping they don't do that. That's what I'm hoping they don't do. You know, like just kill it. I mean, look at the mech stuff. You heard the mech statement that the guy said, right? That he didn't want the mechs to be strong. He wanted to be weak so he could struggle. Yeah, there was some talk. I think they were saying that, well, you can't take it in bots. You know, in bot missions, you're pretty much fucking done. There's like no way you're gonna survive on high level with the mechs. There's some folks that trying to argue, say, oh, yes, you can't. No, you can't. Bro, the moment you get on the mech, you aggro everything. You aggro the whole entire thing, and then they all come out to you. So the only way to get out of that is you just have to get out of the mech. And then the moment you get on, they'll come attack you anyway. Yeah, so for bugs, it seems pretty good so far, but I'm gonna guess that eventually when they release the next mech, the third one, that it will come with a flamethrower and a 20mm cannon from part 1. I'm assuming maybe that might be good for the bots, maybe. But the CEO guy was like saying that, you know, he didn't really want the mechs to be cool. You know, he wanted it to be kind of like something, kind of like our guns, you know, like our guns. They didn't want our primary gun to be good. They didn't want, right? Yeah, yeah. Correct, right? So that, you know, so what does that mean, right? Like, what? So I'm supposed to struggle? Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of the decisions are kind of goofy. And I don't know if I agree with them or not. You know, like I want to have fun. I don't want it to be like every game to be sweaty. You know, but then you know what the argument is, right? The argument is, and once again, you can go to Steam and check them out. They'll say, "Oh, it's a skill issue. If it's too hard, then you have to lower it down." No, it's not. It's not a skill issue. The guns suck. A lot of the guns suck.
Yeah,
I mean,
not everything is going to be a skill. That's impossible.
Yeah. Some of the guns suck, and I used every gun. Even that shotgun that everybody's saying is good now. That the slugger one, it's good. It hits hard. You can break doors with it. You don't have to throw your grenade, you know. And am I a fan of it? Nah. I think it's kind of slow, but it's good. It hits hard, but I don't like it. You know, I want to play with what I want, and then so I like that the Jar 5. I like it, but is it good? Nah, man. Not in level 9. It's not.
It's great. Spray and pray. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think they buffed that one. That was one of the ones they buffed. I think they added what, like an extra pellet.
I think so. Yeah.
I think they increased the armor.
But they lowered
the magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good. Like, it's a lot of kills. Like, it's really simple, right? You just keep fucking,
You know,
spamming it. Kills everything. But I think
I've been using the railgun. I mean, even though they nerfed it, I mean, I always used it on save, so I was kind of used to it, and it's been pretty good to me. It hasn't sucked that bad. It's been pretty good. I know that against Charger is kind of not, because you know, if you're like getting surrounded by Chargers, not that practical anymore. So, but I mean, if you're gonna fight the spiders, yeah, it claps the spiders.
Yeah, I think the game,
Throwing supply beacon.
like I said, it's been doing things really well. I cannot say that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been fun.
That's just being silly, right? If I'm gonna be a hater, I'd rather be more realistic.
Heavy, northwest, 50 meters.
I think the game.
That is 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Believe it or not, it sounds weird, but it sounds like it could be one of those game of the generation. Because it's doing something that we haven't seen in a long time. Not a new game, but a much more niche game. Right? Because I would say that the original game is
Calling in reinforcements.
the fact that this
Oh,
is doing million times better.
Request approved. Reinforcements have
It's
been
good for
launched.
Because I think that what that's going to drive people to do, it's going to drive people to because everybody likes to follow like a palette, right? Oh, you got to make the game like this. It has to be like this.
Reloading.
Yeah,
I think the fact that you're doing it well
ETA T-minus 30
is going to help
seconds.
a lot. It's going to
Rare sample acquired.
for gaming. Did you pick up the samples?
No, I didn't pick up any. No, I was fighting. I was clapping that spider.
So
Railgun. Oh, that light shit, man. I hate that shit. Up close like that.
Requesting air
T-minus
support.
10 seconds.
So I
Clear
think,
landing zone.
I think the game, yeah, it's in a really good spot. It's in a tricky spot. And I don't think they know how to do success.
Pelican 1 arriving at
But that happens a
coordinates.
lot. Success, not just in games, but in general. Right?
Pelican 1 preparing for touchdown.
Bag's empty.
Success. So I think the next few months, the next 2 months, are very, very important in this game.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
If they're able to continue with the
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Yeah, wait, now, let me check
Today you carved another foot in a long climb to liberty.
80,000 people playing right now on Steam. That's everything.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's been holding out.
Which is what I want.
Mhm.
I would think, I'm gonna assume, another 100,000 maybe on PlayStation. Maybe next 100,000. What do you think? You agree with that?
Yeah, oh yeah, I agree with it.
So that's about another. Let's say in general they have about 300,000 people playing. 350,000 people playing on a regular basis. I think that's really good for them. You know, I don't think they expected that to happen at all. I mean, I wouldn't. Of course not. And I think the fact that they've done that and they're successful, I think they now have the liberty to, you know, omit things that they may have wanted to do, add things that they couldn't, or maybe they shouldn't. But I'm not sure the direction because we don't have a
Fast
roadmap.
mission is a good
We don't
mission.
know what's
Right.
going to come. Right? All we know is that we're gonna get something
Always good
tomorrow,
to have
and that's about
a
it.
lot more.
But I don't know. I don't know of a roadmap.
Mission
I don't know.
coordinates locked.
What have you heard, bro? Like, what's in store for Helldivers? As far as you know.
I mean, so far the thing with the story, man, that story's locked in, man. I mean, they're not gonna change the story around. They already, I mean, the audio for it leaked out and stuff, you know.
I did see
So
that.
I mean, there's not really much of community change to it. Maybe they might tweak it a little bit and stuff. I don't like the Joel thing. I think it's kind of weird and goofy. I mean, some people say, "Oh, it's cool, this and that." Well, this is the level they have the flying bugs around here. And that's why it's so big, the map. So they don't want you to. This was the
You gotta
one.
get some. You gotta get some defense.
Yeah. I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna get those. What do you call those stupid things?
The EMS
Those-
mortar.
Yeah, the EMS stuff. Yeah. Right. Get this. But I mean that the story is already kind of like
Don't
set
start
up
yet.
already.
Let's try to get a fourth. It's easier with a fourth because this guy only recently doing too good.
This guy wants samples. That's what he's going for. And I'll take the railgun because I like the railgun. You gotta be pro to use it. You can't cry about it.
Yeah, you gotta use it. Work with what you have.
Yeah, just work. You gotta what is it? Adapt and overcome and adapt again.
Yeah. So what do you
But-
think? So tell me, what are your thoughts so far of the game? Like, tell me all the good things. I gave you what I think is so far good about the game. Give me your way.
I just feel comfortable playing it. I don't know. Something about it felt good to me. I just like how I think I like the environment. I always like space stuff. You know, I always been playing like space stuff. I always like the whole customization. So I mean, it's a false feeling of customization for my ship, right? Because I'm gonna click that I'm ready, right? But
Yeah, that's
don't click you're ready yet.
Launch
So so I mean, I like that. You know, I like that whole progression thing. I mean, it's too simple. You know, it's too simple, and I think that that's what I like about it. Like you said, like you brought up, I think I like the simplicity of the game.
Yeah.
I think it's simple. I don't have to be all sweaty and stuff. You know what I mean? There's people that cry about it, right? Like,
It's not
yeah, well, right. Well, there were some parts that we had to be sweaty, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't have to like, you know, go all out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just kick it, you know, and be like, oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, you know what it feels like? It feels like it's good endless fun.
Yeah, it's brand new fun. It's like Smash 3D shit. Kind of like an arcade.
Sort of.
But,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. What
but
else?
I'm not losing 25 cents. Yeah.
How else do you feel about
Hold on. I'm gonna go. Oh, hold on. There is stuff out here.
it? There's only
Hold on. I'm just looking around. I'm gonna go look, man. I'm gonna go look. I wanna look for these flying things. Alright, I'll be there in a second. I'm gonna go look. They said it was close to the water, so that's where I'm at.
Fog tunnel breach.
It already looks ugly already, man. I have like those stupid green spores behind me, chasing me. But anyway, so I think that's how I feel about it. I think I just like the simplicity. I think that's what I enjoy the most. Did he die already? Nice. I like it. It's a good start.
we don't need more for the first ones.
Yeah, right. I should have bought that stupid one. I bought that stupid booster. It gives you like, well, for us with 3, they'll give us 3 extras. I don't see any bugs. I'm going back. I don't see the wing one. Maybe they passed them out already, probably. I don't see. I'm already near the water. Okay, going back. Anyway, bring them back. So anyway, so yeah, I mean that's what I like about it. I like that it's just simple, you know. Part 1 felt the same way. It was pretty easy. I think he wants you to bring them back. Yeah, I didn't bring him back. I'm too far away. I was about to throw him in the water.
No mag.
He got all mad. He's like, hey man, these guys are not playing right. What is this guy doing?
You almost here?
Yeah, I'm almost there. Probably gonna go cry on Reddit.
I can tell this guy's gonna fuck it up.
Is he using that stupid lightning gun again?
Might be.
Is he following the meta?
I think he's just gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna wait for you to get here so I can get switch.
Okay, I'm almost there.
Yeah, I don't want him to come. I don't want him to come. Switch.
Don't come.
Yeah, no.
Coming down the water.
Don't come. Don't come. I'm gonna come.
Requesting orbital strike.
Alright, I'm right behind the power.
Strike incoming.
Which one are you gonna go to first? 1, 2, or 3?
Did he kill me? Happened to my orbital strike.
Oh, it disappeared. Oh, it went to a dead area. Right. Yeah, so some of your shit will disappear when you throw that little thingy. To go away. You're throwing it in an area that's supposed to. Yeah, dude, this level, they didn't test it. That's why they have all these gaps you can fall in the water and float for a little bit.
Yeah, that's happened here. You ready?
Call it in, man.
Oh, you got it. Alright, good.
Glitch.
Calling down supply.
Need to put this shit somewhere it's not gonna get busted. I'm gonna throw it up there.
Forward down the set.
Did it work? Yeah, it did work. I got it up there. Good. So now it won't get fucked up. It won't break it.
Get some! Get some!
Nice. They're right there. They just spawned right there. Yeah, they're hitting it.
Reloading.
I should have put the orbital strike. Are we gonna have to be sweaty in this one?
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Oh, my audible rail cannon. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I did grab that. Man, I'm losing my mind, man.
Last reload. Get some! Get some! That's empty.
Nice. saw that.
Fucked it up.
So one shot resets it? I didn't know there was one shot.
Last reload. Out of ammo. Bump penalty.
Fuck.
Reloading. Bag's empty. How'd you like the taste of freedom? Calling in orbital strike.
Got him? Okay, good.
Not dead.
What? He survived? No way. With the orbital railgun?
Yeah.
Wow. Did he buff him? Are they buffing characters? Come on. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Request approved. Reinforcements.
Oh, that dude's still alive. You're right. He's like, dude, that dude had no arms and shit, dude. That dude's like dancing, break dancing. That's weird, man. Fucking game. Oh, both of you guys fucked up.
Sending out an SOS.
What the? Dude, I don't know. I'd be pressing it so fast. I'd be calling SOS automatically, man. Dude, I'm going to the really far one, man. I don't know which one it is. This is 2 or 3, I guess.
Objective located. Northwest.
Nah, I can't tell which one it is. Whatever. We'll find out when I get there.
Last reload.
1. I'm going to 1. I hear something crawling, kind of. Alright, so what's the bad? What do you think is the bad, man? What do you think is
Well, what's
horrible?
the ugly first?
Yeah, the
No,
ugly.
the good,
yeah.
the bad. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, you're right. So the bad. What's the bad? I think the bad is. I don't know if this is a bad thing necessarily. I don't want to qualify it as bad, but the outcome is bad. So the bad thing I would say is the lack of preparation for the game.
Yep.
I think the bad is that they weren't necessarily ready for this sort of success. I think that's the
Calling
bad.
down a sentry. Throwing supply beacon.
I think the nerf that they did
Requesting sentry.
was completely unnecessary.
Reinforcing.
I think the bad is also that there's a lot of bugs. They don't test it.
According to the front.
Yeah, like this level.
Yeah. They haven't tested their new properties. So I think that's a big negative. But there are not too many bads. I'm not sure if I can say that
Last
I can think
reload.
of many bad things. I don't know. What do you think?
That's called democracy.
Man, I think this game needs to chill. They need to chill with the. They need to chill with the bug spawn.
You think they need to fix that?
It's kind of annoying. I think they should chill out after a while, like give you at least a breather. They shouldn't go beast mode, you know. But I mean, that's just me though. I don't care. I mean, we dealt with worse, right? You know, we beat this like we did the other stuff like free patch, like the whole Helldive crap and all that stuff. You know? So I mean, it's kind of like but I don't know. I think, like you said, I agree with you 100%. I think they need to test their game out. They need to test out their stuff before they release it to the public.
Yeah, I think that since it's so successful, they don't have the right personnel to do it. I think they're very under.
At 30 minutes remaining.
I don't want to say underprepared, but I think they're under the short staff.
You the
They
short
did say
staff?
that too. I think I did hear them say that they do have a short staff. They do have a small staff.
But they got more people though. Didn't they get like 100 more developers or whatever the hell?
I'm not sure. If they did, that's good because they definitely need that. Because they need more people to, test their game. They need more people to do these things. And I think they need, I don't know. I think they should have like, I don't know, maybe like
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Max empty!
I would personally like to see the PvE aspect of the game, but I don't see that.
Yeah, he said he doesn't want that.
I would love to see it because I think the game will be really well. Shit, he's still alive. Why is this guy doing anything to the animal?
Requesting orbital strike. Freedom
So,
forever!
yeah, I think the game overall, it's gonna do
Fighter.
well. Yeah, I see that. We have enough time. We have enough time. We got this.
Oh, we got it. Okay, I didn't even pay attention.
Which one did we do?
We did 3. We need to do 2. Yeah. I do.
Calling in reinforcement!
Where is he though? He's over there. Yeah. Yoink.
Requesting orbital strike!
Still alive. Not for long.
Let's reload!
He's still fucking alive.
We gotta find which one is it? Number 3.
2.
But yeah,
Fuck,
so,
he does.
so
Gosh,
the bad. What else? What's the bad?
Game's too easy. I'm just kidding.
I mean, the game has its moments. It's not hard, right?
Yeah, it's not. You can pretty much with the people that you have in the game. I think you eventually can overcome the masses. Like if you die, you keep spawning again and again. I mean, you kind of make it somehow. Kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, like you can just make it.
Yeah, and I think what most people have a hard time with is the fact that they just run around and they hide from everything.
Right. They
tell
still
you
don't
not
understand the
supposed to do
fundamentals. Right.
Yeah, I know that's against the objective of the game.
Yeah, you're supposed to pick your battles and stuff. You're not supposed to always fight every single one of them, or else you're gonna have an endless swarm of people or creatures on you. So.
Exactly, and that's not the idea. The idea is not to have an endless swarm of creatures on you. The idea is
Requesting sentry!
be able to complete the missions in a timely manner, so that way everyone, gets the points, gets everything.
Calling down a sentry!
And I think that overall, it's not hard. It's not hard. You just have to know how to play the game. You have to know what to use in particular situations. Like in this case, right? You don't want to use your overpowered, so you kind of need some defensive stuff, right?
Right. Yep.
So you kind of have to have an idea of how to set up your build. But once you do that, I think it's just
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. dropped an ammo. Dropped an ammo thing on where the button is.
Last reload. Back empty. Reloading.
So yeah, like
This
I
guy's
said,
right. This guy's gonna run to Reddit and be like, "Oh, recall it. I soloed it. He's like, I soloed it for the whole team."
Calling in orbital strike.
He's
Taking
down.
map. Northeast. 200 meters.
so yeah, I don't know. In terms of the bad, I think the baddest, the worst thing about the game was those issues they were experiencing at first. I think it's still our problem. Sometimes I still
Yeah.
get stuck.
Yeah. No.
Or something. But I can't think of necessarily something that I don't like. That
Yeah, it wasn't really groundbreaking for me. Yeah, it wasn't like that crazy. Like, I don't know, maybe because like you said earlier, I mean, we're playing the game for fun. It's not like serious kind of. It's not like a sweaty thing, you know. I don't know. That's why I don't feel like that bad about it. Like, I mean, tomorrow, right? You know, people are gonna flood it, right? They're gonna flood, and they're gonna be like, we probably won't be able to log in. We're probably gonna get error -1. I'm calling it right
I
now.
got the terminal.
So yeah, because everybody's gonna try to play to see like the stuff. They're gonna unlock stuff and all that shit. So I think I can see that happening. You know, it's going to be
You've done your duty. You may
gonna be
interact
interesting.
with
So
honor.
Now, let's say that doesn't. Let's say tomorrow you log in, there's no problem.
You may proceed to extraction when ready. Calling in extraction.
How do you feel about that?
Extraction shuttle inbound.
it should be good though. I mean, they do have the space now, you know, to handle the amount of people who log in. What is it, like 800,000 now?
I think that's what he said, right?
Right, yeah, they have like 800,000.
So I think they will be fine. I think this time around, it's I don't see it. But in terms of bad, I don't know.
Like super negative, right? You can't.
Lack of moves. Maybe a lack of moves. Maybe they need to have more people in moves. Not just missions, right? But moves.
Out of ammo. Throwing grenade.
Perhaps.
Oh yeah.
But
Have a taste of democracy. Back empty. ETA T-minus 1
I
minute.
don't know. You have a good break or something like that. Maybe you agree, like they should have had maybe more moves.
I kind of feel like they should have PvP. I think. And I'm not really a PvP guy. I think, but they should have had that.
Heavy.
They could have.
South. Close. Back
Just, you know,
empty.
with a different set of talents. I think having because imagine playing with a captain.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think it'd be fun.
You will never destroy our way of life. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. Reloading.
They say they don't.
Requesting orbital strike.
Because they don't want the toxicity of the game.
T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Have to because the game is
They'll probably kick you out if you don't have the correct loadout. Like, yo, you're not using the correct colors.
This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown.
Yeah, something stupid. Yep, not bad.
Countdown
Is it
initiated.
7?
Stand
Yeah,
by
I
for
think it was
takeoff.
7.
But yeah,
Extraction
I think,
complete. Pelican
in
1
terms of
beginning
bad,
ascent.
Yeah.
ugly.
Liberty has seen you through.
Might be the uncertainty.
Oh yeah, why? What do you think that? What do you think?
Well, because we
Why?
don't know what they're gonna do next. We have no
Mhm.
idea what's next. Literally, we don't have any clue what this game
Yeah, we do. They're gonna bring in color mechs. We're gonna have a yellow mech.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the game is a month old. I mean, this game, I'm sure, is expected to be ongoing for like 3 or 4 years. So
Yeah, and they must have a lot if they're gonna be releasing every something new every second week of the month.
But do they? That's the question. Do they really have that much for an extended amount of time to keep people
Engaged.
And
Yeah.
that's a big deal. I'm not sure if they do because they didn't. This. Like I told you, like I said earlier, what things in that roadmap are they going to keep? What's going to change? What's going to be altered? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Next year with this game.
Well done.
Yeah, yeah.
The enemy barely noticed our presence before we pulled
Yeah,
up.
and I think a lot of people now are finally getting out of the honeymoon phase of the game now. I'm noticing that there's more
Allied destroyer has left
there's
squadron.
more of a pushback now of what the game when it came out. Now there's a little bit the growing negative is coming out little by little. So I mean, could negativity maybe get to them eventually, and they start trying to push out, content, and that is not. I mean, like we see the content right now, right? They're not testing it out. So imagine they start trying to crank stuff out full stream. What would be the quality of the content, right? Would it be something like simple like this, like they're gonna make up some operations? I mean, look at the narrative. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the Joel thing. I don't even think Joel exists. I think it's like some stupid AI crap they're using.
Yeah.
And it just gives them like an algorithm saying, oh, let's do this or reset this. I really don't think there's a dude sitting there like pressing a button saying, okay, reset. If there is, that's kind of dumb. Whatever.
Yeah, it's
it's not.
impractical.
Yeah. Most companies will be automated. They're not gonna have a guy sit there press some few little buttons or move a couple of line bars.
Right.
I don't think so. I mean, that's the thing. That's what a lot of people don't see. It's kind of hurts your brain a little bit because it's like some people really do believe that. Because the CEO says, "Oh, we got some guy. We call him Joel." Like, you call him Joel? Like, what do you mean you call him Joel? Like, what's his real name? What is he? A guy? A girl?
Yeah, because for you to say we call him means that either he doesn't have a name
Resources for freedom's
or
expansion.
Initiating FTL jump to the Meridian
animal.
system.
We call the animal. We call the dog bonkers or some shit.
Yeah, and eventually, I bet you they'll release it later on in the story, right? It's probably Joe. It probably is
FTL
part of the
jump
story.
successful.
Probably Joe would be like a supercomputer for the
Hellhound
game,
Prime.
kind of like in
Mission
Fallout. Remember in
coordinates
Fallout
locked.
1, the supercomputer was some brain inside a machine or some crap, and it did things kind of like that. That's what I think. I think Super Earth's AI or some crap is called Joel. So I don't know. I think that the quality of the content, I think that would probably be one of the ugly. How good it's gonna be, right? Are they
Yeah.
gonna dish out the?
What
they probably
content will they have?
right because we have no control of the story. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that the community would be moving the story along, not that they already have a script ready set up for us, right? And then we're just gonna go and do what they want in the end, right?
Exactly.
I mean, look what people were saying. Like, I think some guy even caught him. I think there was a dude who took a screenshot of before and after, and they showed how the line bar of the planet that we
Helldivers
conquered
to Hellpods.
went back to
Repeat.
zero. Like
Helldivers
it wiped
to
out. Like they
Hellpods.
resetted it.
I've seen that.
And he was saying like what the what the fuck. So what do we do at that fight? And then like I think the CEO replied and said like, yeah, if it's like a health bar, like if you guys stop defending it, it over heals itself and it goes back to the beginning. And he was like, nah, you guys reset the whole thing. It just went back to to the beginning.
Yeah. I've seen that.
So if that's the narrative of the game, I think that's kind of sucks. We're just tagging along. Just there's no story basically, just the script that they already have, which we already kind of know what it is because the audio is leaked.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, part of the story, I guess, right? Because we don't know the end game or the end of what will happen. And then once we do get to the end game, what happens next? What do we do?
Yeah, that's
Would it be like part one?
the ugly is we don't have a clear
roadmap.
roadmap, you know. It's like
I think that nothing
they're
is
playing
really
a
it. I
close
think
chess, you know. They're just depending on how things go. Maybe they have a way that, you know, if it goes in this direction, we'll do this. If it goes in that direction, we'll do that. You know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, and I think that's really it. Really, I mean, I don't really have anything negative to say. Like I said, I've been enjoying the game pretty good. I don't agree with some of the decisions they make. I think they're kind of stupid, but I mean, I do agree. One thing that he said was that, you know, if let's say you go in with the loadout that you want, your teammate will have something to compensate for what you're lacking, kind of deal. I mean, it may kind of make sense, you know, like, you know, some guys with a grenade launcher and then some doofus with a
Helldivers to
railgun,
Hellpods. Repeat.
or some guy with an
Helldivers
arc
to
gun.
Hellpods.
Arc gun.
Yeah, I think there has to be some
But
sort of balancing with that, but that's within the teams themselves. You know.
yeah, yeah. And that's the other thing too, is I think that the strong thing that will make this game survive is like playing with your friends. I think if you don't have friends and you're playing with random, it's like hit or miss. I mean, you might end up in a good group or you might not. I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
I've been kicked out when I was playing in the beginning. Man, I was playing by myself, and I experienced with the stuff that people were complaining about, like getting kicked out for stupid shit. Like even the worst one was doing the whole mission and then getting to the end and then they kick you out in the end. I witnessed that twice for myself personally, because we got to the end and then they kick us out. I don't know what the hell fuck was that about. I was like, what the hell? That was weird. So what I did, I just went and blocked their name. But I mean, does that work? I heard it doesn't. I heard that when you report people, it doesn't. You can't report people or do anything for anything in the game. It's just for the chat. Like, so if someone calls you like, you know, some foul language stuff and you
Yeah,
get
it's not a
hurt or
real
whatever.
block or report
Yeah. So
method.
it's useless. Right. So the only time you play the game that I enjoy the most is with friends. So I think that's the best for me. That's the best aspect. And the ugly would be that there's no concrete roadmap. You know, some people will say, "Oh, well, it's a surprise." You know, so like, nah. That's what happened with
Nah, bro,
Destiny.
games
Remember
don't
they
have
started
surprises
winging
like
it.
that.
Yeah, that's what happened to Destiny. Remember they started winging it, and the story started getting all stupid and shit. You know, like, nah, I don't want to do that. That's dumb.
Yeah, they did start winging it. They definitely did start winging it, and when they did that, you know, we had no direction. Nobody knew what was coming next until we saw it.
Yeah. They started just recycling stuff, right, over and over, and I was like, it's boring. You know, I didn't want to farm the Gallahorn for like what, the 12th time.
Helldivers to
Get the Gallahorn,
Hellpods.
bro.
Repeat.
Like, nah, I'm good.
Helldivers to
I don't need the Gallahorn.
Hellpods.
Fatebringer.
Yeah, I agree. I think the ugly is that we don't have a clear direction of what to expect next, or where this game is going to go next. Like, are they going to open, you know, other areas? Because if you look at the world, right, when you're on the computer, excuse me, over here, you only see that there's only something on the left and there's something on the right. So the automatons are on the left and the terminids are on the right. What about the north? What about the south? What about the rest of that space?
Well, we know the north is the illumination guys, the fish futuristic people. But how engaging that would be? I mean, I don't know. I mean, from what everybody witnessed so far, spoiler alert, is they're gonna probably take over. What's it called? Super Earth, right? Is that what it's called? They take over Super Earth, we lose it, and then we have to get it back. And I guess when we get it back, it's like semi-destroyed, I guess. Kind of like what we saw in the trailer. So that most likely that's what's gonna happen. You know, and the Illuminators are gonna kick our butts because, oh yeah, we also opened some black hole. That's the other thing too. We opened some fucking black hole apparently in the game. So there was an audio for that too, but I was like, whatever. I'd rather just see it. So, the Illuminator would be pretty cool because in the first one they were kind of like, they remind me of like the Protoss from StarCraft. The futuristic alien. They have all this fancy tech, a lot of shield. You know what I think they should do, man? This is just me about the guns, because like I said, like I wish the primary guns were much better. I wish they had something like the guns that you have, like they should make some guns like alien guns, like bugs, right? Designed with the bug organs, and they will be strong against the robots because they're mechanical, and the guns would be like acid shit, right?
To Hellpods.
And then the
Repeat.
robot
Helldivers
guns,
to
because they're
Hellpods.
lasers and stuff, they will be strong against the illuminated guys because they have force shields, so it'll easy practice. It'd be like a big circle. So then they don't have to nerf guns. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to just nerf your gun that you like and say, fuck you, we're just gonna nerf it because we don't want a meta, but then we're gonna force you to use a shitty shotgun or some other stupid shit, right? So then you have to circle, right? You have to go in a circle around the guns, like, oh, I gotta use this assault rifle because it has acid element to it. The bullets are acid, but it's good for robots because it makes them rusty or whatever, right? Some bullshit. So I think that then you'll be, you can use all the guns and then they don't have to nerf anything because every gun would be good because I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go shoddy. Oh, but I'm gonna use the acid grenade launcher for the Hulk because he's big and stupid. And it'll slow him down. I don't know, some crap. I think that's how they should have, kind of done. But then maybe they don't want to be mixing too much elements from other games like Warframe, because I think Warframe does it, right? They have like certain theme weapons and shit, right? Yeah, I think. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I think maybe they don't want to touch on that. I don't know. I think they should definitely do something different. I think there's some people even saying like they should or like for the mech, some people were saying like they should make it like Mech Warrior. They should put like a gauge, with like when your arm is damaged and this and that. And I guess they shot it down because they were like, oh, we don't want the game to be too much like Mech Warrior. The mech shouldn't be that strong.
Yeah, because it takes away from the simplicity we were talking about. That makes it fun.
Right. It's supposed to be like kind of like an arcade, right? You get into your mech, it's blowing up, you do a few kills, like a kill spree, right? You get it, boom, 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 and then if you eject fast enough, you survive, kind of deal.
Yeah, then you get the fuck out of there, or you just leave it ditched and you go do whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Nobody's joining. Yeah. Let's try to find another.
Helldivers to Hellpods.
Yeah.
Repeat.
Nobody's joining because they're
Helldivers
scared,
to
man. They don't want to do
Hellpods.
level 7. Apparently, it's too hard. If I bet you put it on Helldive, we'll get like level 1s.
Mission preparation aborted.
See, I've been seeing a lot of people like level 16 Helldive.
Yeah, I don't want to do a Helldive. I don't feel like sweating. Let's try another one. Maybe they don't want to do this. They don't want to do the level.
Hellpods prime.
Yeah,
They call it the blitz. Yeah, the blitz stuff. I hate the blitz stuff. There's some stuff you should be able to skip. I hate blitz stuff.
Yeah, I just think the lack of modes kind of hurts.
Orbit synchronized.
Because even though we have different sort of missions, we're still playing the same mode.
Yep.
I think having different modes, something more goofy, I guess. Like, I think this mode should be the most serious mode, and they should have some modes that kind of, are more in line with the goofiness of the game. Which I think will make the game a lot more fun. Because the game is fun, right? Because it's so many things: goofiness, simplicity.
You're supposed to die in the game.
Repeat.
Yeah.
Helldivers
It's like
to
you're
Hellpods.
supposed to die. Like they don't want your character to be like the hero, right?
No,
Like
you're
because
supposed to
apparently when
continue
you
dying. They want you to
Yeah,
die a lot.
they just want you to die a lot and it doesn't matter, right? And then all your items are throwaway items, right? And I don't like the fact that the stratagems are the most important thing. I don't like that. I think that kind of sucks. Like I said, I wish the guns had some value to them, like they just weren't like something to keep something at bay, like they're, I don't know, man, something about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there definitely should be something that I want to feel good when I use the gun. Like even that stupid Uzi, right? That stupid little Uzi we got, right? I forgot what it's called, the Redeemer.
Oh, the handgun, yeah.
Yeah, I think even that's good. I think it's pretty decent for a handgun. I mean, I do. To be honest, man, I use that shit a lot. I think I use it too much. I use it more than my.
It's a lifesaver.
You know what I'm saying? So I think they should definitely like consider making the primary guns somewhat strong. Like I seen what they're gonna give us. I think some of it kind of sucks. I'm not really into the whole plasma shotgun. I mean, there's another fucking slugger shotgun now it shoots, plasma. Okay, that's great. So it's like a grenade launcher. What to do? Then you have the lightning shotgun. That seems kind of interesting. But you have to charge it and shoot. And so it's basically an arc gun, the arc launcher, just with 3 lightnings now. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. What was the other shit they're gonna release? I don't remember. There's a third gun. Oh yeah, that was it the crossbow. Some crossbow shit. You have to like be careful you don't aim down because it might blow you up. Some shit.
Requesting tac.
Yeah. Nero wants that. I think. I think he likes that shit. So, I mean, I don't know. That's not for me, man. It's not my thing. You know, I wish it was just something more
Dropping a pin. Northeast.
aggressive.
300 meters.
I guess, you know, that I know I can count on. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't count on this gun. Even this gun that I'm using, right? Everybody was saying this gun is OP. The one that I'm using. I think the only thing I like about it is I can blow up the spores from far away. I can snipe them. That's kind of nice. But is it good up close? No, it sucks. I wish it was cheapers. That would be nice.
Supplies.
But yeah, and I think I can say overall, what would you give the game if you had to grade the game? 1 to 10. What would you grade?
I gave it a good
How about a
8.5
nice cup of
out of
liver
10.
tea?
I think 8 is very fair. I think giving the game an 8 is a good grade. I think it's very fair. Could it be any higher? But I think if it had to have been higher, it would have to have had a flawless sort of no problems.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen.
Found something.
That doesn't mean it's a lot of fun. I think it has a lot of questions left to be answered more than facts that we know. I think we'll figure out
Got a sample.
what exactly is going to come after all these things and what's going to happen in the first season of the game, right? Because games nowadays run on seasons, right? So usually that season is the first year of the game. So we kind of have an idea of what to expect for the first season of this game. Well, what are we going to get?
Objective near your position.
Sending in an eagle.
I don't think they know.
Right.
Get some. Get
Yeah,
some.
they could be winging it.
Freedom forever.
And I think they're doing it based on the fact that it's going to all depend on how many people they select.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's
That's what I would
reload.
think. All of that stuff is really going to depend how active
Fan base.
Rare sample collection.
which is good and bad. I mean, it makes sense. Why would you put up so many resources if you're not sure the game is still
Dropping a pin. Northwest. Far.
running? But I think I have to go back. Because nowadays with social media, the word gets out for whatever reason that these guys don't know what to do, not sure what direction to go, or
Sending out
whatever
an
it may
SOS.
be, it's gonna get
Calling
it's
in
gonna get
reinforcements.
Somebody's gonna be like a fucking whistleblower or some bullshit like that.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Point me to the enemy.
They don't know exactly how to approach the game.
Right. They're making like small mistakes, and then they're probably gonna get other companies involved.
Well, yeah,
Kind of like a
because
schooner.
Calling in orbital strike.
was that
The Bungie helped them, right? And then someone told me it was fake though, but I'm like, well, we don't know that though,
I don't think
right? I mean, did they confirm it? Did they say that Bungie didn't help them?
I don't think I heard it. But
I don't know.
I don't think it's fake at all. I think it makes perfect sense. Because it's okay.
Found something.
For some reason, when the game first came out, like in the first week, for some reason, I had like a
Objective near your
PlayStation,
position.
like a splash logo when we loaded the game. Remember I
Yeah.
told you about them, and for some reason they're the same PlayStation Studios and all of that stuff. And now it's really showing. I don't know why it's happening, but it's happening. Is that a glitch or something?
Reloading.
You're not supposed to see that? Yeah, hey, this game is part of Sony Studios or something?
Dropping a pin. West, 300 meters.
I think that the game's in a very tricky spot because it doesn't know what it wants to say. It wants to, I think, offer pay to play with friends, but it doesn't.
Found something.
I think it kind of is between a rock and a hard place because, like I was saying, how do you keep the people engaged? Right? And if you don't have a roadmap to look forward to, like, okay, yeah, we know that we're getting the patch, the DLC, whatever it is now, but what about what's happening next? What's happening to that? And we have the leaks, but we don't have the actual game. It's just no for certain. Oh yeah, this is
Objective nearby.
June, yeah, we're gonna do this. It's not like, it's a bad example, but I'll give you an example. Street Fighter.
Requesting air support.
We got the DLC.
Rare sample acquired.
DLC, and we had the fighting pass.
Freedom has remained. Now head to the extraction point.
These things. And they didn't give us a date, but they told us, okay, it's gonna be fall, spring, winter, all that bullshit, right? We don't really have that with us.
Tagging map. Southwest.
Nowadays,
Far.
like, games and gamers in general, they kind of want to know what am I investing in?
My life for super over!
I think that's the ugliest thing about it. You just don't know.
Reload it.
You agree with that ugly part about it, or is there something else you think is
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right. I mean, we don't know what's gonna, we don't know if it's gonna be something to stick around, not if it's worth it,
Yeah, that's my concern. I mean, how long
Extraction shuttle inbound.
what are they going to do to make sure?
Requesting
Right,
orbital
and then
strike.
if they know they're gonna miss out on their, I don't know, I don't want to call them clients, but their player base, then are they going to, how are they gonna make up their, that difference, right? The money, right, for their work, right? That's what I keep saying. Like, are they gonna make this thing always free? And everybody's like, oh yeah, they're gonna do it, man. Helldivers, but nah, man. I think they're gonna start off like nice, and then eventually they're gonna bring in the big money maker stuff, the cool stuff.
Yeah, I think they're going to put expansion. They're going to treat this like an actual PC game. They're going to treat this like an
I think it was for PlayStation. Well, the part 1. No, I played it for PlayStation. I saw it. I played it with Baki and some PlayStation. Maybe it was on PC also. I think they have it. Yeah, they do have it. They had a sell on it, and I never bought it for PC because these guys didn't play on PlayStation. They didn't play on PC, so I got it on this other shit.
Last reload.
That's the thing. So they're not exactly sure.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
There's a lot of room for error because of that.
Bag's empty.
Yeah.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
You expect something that's
This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown.
Man, these bugs are funny too
Requesting air
bad.
support.
That charge is gonna block the guy. Oh, that's cool. So now they made it. Yeah, it crushed him. Yeah, finally they fixed that.
Preparing to depart.
Shuttle launch. Extraction complete.
Finally, they fixed it. Remember before it would bounce off and shit? That was annoying. Yeah, it should crush the bad guys.
Victory was never in doubt.
There's a lot of room for error. So it's just a matter of time to see what are they going to do. How are they going to do this again? I personally
What are you looking forward to with this? He's like, what are you looking for? Like, I know some people want vehicles. Some people want to.
Honestly, it's really, I mean, they need to have vehicles. I just say they need vehicles because it takes a little long. I mean, it doesn't really. Honestly, it doesn't. If you really know how to play the game, it's really hard to get left behind on an extraction. Unless you're a complete idiot and you're on the other side of the map, not even paying attention to what the hell your team is doing. But
What?
I think, you know, it's fine. I feel like I'm playing a
Yeah. And that's funny you said that, because that's what I told
eradication.
Nero this morning. That's what I told him. I said, like, this thing actually feels more like a mobile game. Like, this was made for mobile.
Yes, I feel like I'm playing a mobile game, not because of the way it feels.
Mission
gameplay-wise,
coordinates
but because of
locked.
the amount of content and how the content works.
Hellpods primed.
Yeah.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
I mean, it runs on Steam Deck.
Orbit synchronized.
So I
I
feel that.
mean, what the heck? It's gonna run on Switch.
I feel that the game is more mobile than anything, which is fine because being that we're on console or even on PC in your case, and it's successful anyway, that's not a bad thing. That's not a problem, right? That's not the issue. The issue, I think, is, like I said, man, where do they go after all these things? What is their goal? Obviously, every company's goal is to make money, but like you have to look at it as this. Okay, this is what we have now, right? And they have their plans now and all of that shit, right? But you have to look at it as, okay, well, what's next then? Like, what's coming next? Like, okay, so this is Helldivers 2. These are all the things we're gonna get in Helldivers 2, things that we're not gonna get, whatever. How is that going to lead up to Helldivers 3? Right? How are these guys, with the success they have now, and how are they gonna play this now? Like, how they're gonna play this game to where you want to play Helldivers 3 when it comes out, right? And it's all gonna depend on how they treat this, because, like I said, the previous game, it was a much more different type of game, different crowd, different expectations. Now, all those things that they were expecting, or whatever they thought they were expecting, is out the window. So how do you keep all these people engaged enough to bring them into the next game that's going to come out maybe in 5 years or so, 4 or 5 years? Like, how do you ensure that you don't kill your player base? And that's, like I said, it's the ugly, because we really don't have a clue as to how they're going to lead with all these things.
Helldivers to
And
Hellpods. Repeat.
if
Helldivers
the
to
nerf
Hellpods.
that we got a few weeks ago is a sign of things to come, they're gonna kill their game.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Outriders all over again.
They will kill their game, and they won't make it to Helldivers 3 anytime soon, because they'll
Yeah,
kill their
or-
fan base.
Right. I mean, if something so simple like this with a stupid railgun and shield, put a cut, right? A wound, made a wound, right? Then you had the developer putting salt on it and doing this sort of shit, right? So, I mean, what are they capable of doing, right? And then apparently they're following the metrics. But then I think somebody did ask, like, what metrics, right? And I think, I could be wrong on this, but they said something stupid, like, and it was something stupid. They said something like, oh, they were just watching streamers. And I was sitting there like, I'm like, fuck streamers,
Yeah, I
man.
remember you told me about that. Yeah.
I was saying like what the fuck? Like, they're not the majority, bro. They're playing 24/7. They're not like the normal, whatever you want to call it, or casual. I don't know, whatever, right? Like, bro, of course. And then that's the thing. That's the thing that kind of was weird, right? Because everybody started jumping on the train. I was like, oh man, it's just a loadout, and they're still doing it now, right? There's even people saying like the Jar 5, it's the new meta, boys. They're like, bro, come on now. But I don't know why they're doing that, but they came out and they were like, oh, well, we're watching the streamers play. And that was like the main dominating factor was railgun and shield. Okay. So you wasn't looking at number. You was just looking at what people were just using the most. Okay.
The
So
meta
that means
that they claim that doesn't really exist.
right, right. So then that means if the next gun or the arc, like say the arc launcher, so now that people are all using the arc launcher, they're gonna nerf that next. Is that that what's gonna happen? Mm. But if they do that, then that sucks. But like I said, my feeling is that I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna meant to nerf your stuff, your equipment. So later on, you have to
Helldivers
refarm
to
for it.
Hellpods.
You're gonna either
Repeat,
refarm for it or buy
Helldivers
it.
to Hellpods.
Like it'll be like an upgrade because, and a good example is the breaker shotgun. A lot of people think, oh, they took it away. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They have 3 versions of it. They got the heavy one. The ones that we got in the beginning, that was the one I guess that was supposed to like sell to us later on or whatever. But now they switch, and then some bozos were like, oh, look how great they are. They changed the magazine like model. No, they didn't. That was already in the game. That was already leaked or data mined. It's just another version of it. They got 3 of them. So eventually that one that was so broken, it's still in the game, and they're gonna put it back. They're just gonna sell it to you, or you have to farm for it or whatever with the stupid metals, and you just have to unlock it again. That's what they're gonna do. And people are gonna be like, oh my god, like, oh my gosh, it's back or whatever. They'll make videos of it and hype it up and all that bullshit. And I'm assuming they're supposed to have weapon upgrades, because if you go to your weapon loadout stuff, there's a box underneath it when you go to your guns. When you look at your gun, it says primary, secondary, grenade. Right in the bottom, there's this empty gray box underneath your gun. Not when you select your gun, but when you see primary, secondary, and grenade. Right underneath, there's this gray box, and that's where your little, your MK1, MK2 upgrade will appear most likely. That's where they're gonna put it, your so-called upgrade. But I guess they chose not to go that route, and they're gonna give you pre-configured guns. That's why they have 3 breakers. That's why they have I think I seen they have marksman, I think, with different versions. I think the penetrator also had different versions of it, like the liberator penetrator, whatever. Yeah, I think that had different versions of it. I mean, they had the same shit, but just different versions of it. So, I mean, are they gonna pre-mod weapons for us, and we just have to farm for it instead of us, choosing what perks we want? I don't know, but I hope they don't do that. I hope they let us just upgrade our guns. I think it'd just be much easier than keep unlocking the same crap. Kind of like gives me that Destiny vibes,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. When I play this game, I feel like I'm kind of also playing.
Yeah, a little bit, right? It does. It does.
It started off really well, and then it fell off.
Yeah, the division also kind of died down unless he was one of those that were like pushing really hard for that game. I think Baki was really into that as well. Like he had like a little clan and stuff. That's why he hanged on for so long.
I thought the game was going to be really too.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Yeah, we tried it.
We found that they just did too necessary. It's bad on purpose. I'm feeling that's kind of
Did the division have anything? Did the division have anything to sell to us? Like, did they sell anything? I don't remember that. Did part 2 have anything they sold? Like, any like cosmetics? Yeah.
Go now.
I was so disappointed in the first game.
Remember this. Every day is a good day to die for democracy.
Reinforcing! It reminds me a lot of the condition.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
But I'm not sure if
Reporting to the front.
You're gonna laugh. I don't know what's hitting me. There's some weird thing knocking me around, like some invisible thing. And maybe it's the green gas, I guess. Nice.
Bug outpost spotted.
Calling down a support weapon.
Sending in an eagle.
That was funny. I was getting like thrown around by like green fart, I guess. there's a bunch of this shit coming. There's chargers, a bunch of stalkers. I hate the stalkers. Oh, getting crashed. Yeah, too much action, man. Okay, explain. I'll join you. Don't worry. Explain the problem. Game. Well, they added all that extra spawn, you know. I'd rather deal with the big mods and having more stupid ads. Game was lagging and it crashed.
Ready to liberate!
It did like an update. I saw it because it said patch. Well, that's what it looked like. It was like for like 2 seconds it popped up. It said update. Yo, yeah, the stocks are so stupid. They need to lower those guys' health, I think. I think the... What? You using the heavy armor? What's that?
No, it's not. They don't have armor, but they hit them. They take so many hits and
You sound super far away now.
Can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you, but you sound far away.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Like you're like connected.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it sounds like you're super far away. Like kind of like you're talking to your computer's mic or opera mic.
That's weird. Must have happened. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
But it still sounds bad.
Yeah, it sounds like you're like in a tunnel.
That's weird.
It just started doing it just now.
What's happening then?
Must defend prosperity!
But yeah, I think overall, I'm satisfied with the game. I would definitely say I'm very satisfied. The game, I give it an 8. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Is it Game of the Year worthy? No, not at all. But
Fire in the hole!
I think it'll be one of the favorites for me this year.
Joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Can you hear me, bro?
Reinforcement budget running low. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I guess
Reporting to the front.
call might have gotten a little messed up there with Sephiroth. We'll get him back on the line a little bit.
Super Earth's finest back in action.
Rare sample acquired. Sample collected.
All right. Yo, can you hear me now, bro?
Request approved.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Maybe it's Discord. It's not chopping off
Joining
anymore,
the
you said,
front.
right?
No, you sound perfect.
Yeah, it's Discord then. It's weird.
Oh, my weapon went under the ground.
Oh shit, for real? You died
Yeah,
and went
dude.
under or something?
Yeah, it went under the ground. Oh well.
Bug tunnel breach. Reinforcing.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Oh crap.
Found something.
Oh, there's a heavy over there too.
Requesting orbital strike.
That's hilarious. I just saw it.
Oh, he died?
Spider died right. Yeah. He died right, and I was underneath it, and when he died, he was falling, and I just jumped out of the way. That was a good one.
Nice.
It was interesting. I never seen it happen.
We can't stay this low much longer, Helldiver.
What do you call it? My stuff went underground.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That your stratagem, whatever you called in, it went through the ground.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was throwing a bunch of stuff, and it couldn't like summon anything. It kept going through the ground. That was weird.
Your stuff is over here.
Marking location.
But I don't see any more holes. Only 5 of them left. Yeah, I don't know. I see my stuff. But I don't see any more of those holes.
Oh, did you end the stream already?
No, we're still on stream.
Oh.
Additional
Didn't even notice.
reinforcement funding approved.
Gotta pop those stupid trees, man. What are those trees?
Where is this shit? I don't know. Oh, there's a tree over here. I found it.
Enemy elite. 50 meters.
Reloading.
See a little better now.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Oh, there's a fuckload of them over here. Holy crap, bro.
You just spawned?
Yeah, dude, like you should have seen there's like a wave of them. Holy shit.
Hey man, it's because it's bugged, dude.
Requesting air support. Bug tunnel
Request
breach.
approved. Reinforcements on the way.
I don't see anything. Usually, like when I die
Ready to liberate.
and I'm up there, I like to see where the holes are. But I didn't see shit.
Oh wow.
That's orange up
Rare
there.
sample acquired.
It's gotta be around here, I guess.
Sending in an eagle.
I wonder why they made it 2 shots for the little one.
I don't see some shit, bro. Oh, I see it. I think I see it. It's one of them, though. Is that one hole? How many holes are here? Oh, it's over here. I found it.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate. Requesting air support.
Yeah, it's over here.
Eagle 1 leaving combat.
I wish they
zone
also added
resupply.
some customization for like your gear, like the color or something.
Yeah, they should. I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
How about a nice cup of lentil?
They're gonna release some color shit. I saw some of the new armor and stuff. So like,
I might not
looking
make it, bro.
interesting. I don't even know.
Oh, I died, bro. Right in the last one.
Oh, that was our last.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Additional reinforcements.
No, that was the last guy too.
Destroyer preparing to
Yeah, it's the
leave.
last hole. Nice.
Freedom triumphs over tyranny once more. The extraction shuttle awaits your request. Calling in reinforcements.
It's gonna be tight.
Dropping
Request
in.
approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Yeah, where is that shit anyway?
All the way over there, nearby. Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of kids going our way.
Man, the fuck
Fighters
outta
coming.
here.
Yeah, it's kind of busy, man, for level 7. I'm actually noticing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, a lot of high spawn. Maybe that's Joel, right? Joel controlling the
Our
environment.
boy Joel.
Yeah, Joel trying to, make things exciting.
Oh, we're gonna get it. Come on.
Calling in extraction.
Cool. I made it with 2 seconds left, so we don't lose reinforcements. Oh, they still took it away from us.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Gotta run around.
I don't even have a fucking shield, bro.
Oh, you don't?
Nah.
Okay.
This is bad.
Yep, gotta run. I don't even have my the railgun or anything. Just stay away from it, as long as we're close by.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Or maybe the meteors might hit him. There we go. There we go. One hit him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, one hit him. There's two. Two hit him. Oh shit! One of them hit me.
Their sample
We got
acquired.
bugs coming. The fat one.
T-minus 1 minute.
What side they coming from?
Right where the big guy is.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
You got this, bro.
I hope so.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
As long as I stay close by, we should be good.
Yeah.
ETA
Yeah, as long
T-minus
as you
10
keep moving
seconds.
around. I think you should just stay there and wait for the shit to land.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
just run.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
My last mag.
Let's go, bro.
Pelican 1,
You
landing in
got this, bro.
progress.
Oh, shit.
Holy. I just oh man. Okay, well, you can figure this out.
Countdown initiated.
Damn, dude,
Stand by
get
for
out of
takeoff.
I'll take
Over
this
there,
way.
over there.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go. Oh, shit.
See you. So that broke,
Complete.
man?
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Broke his ankle. Oh.
Awesome. Divers.
With the dispensing of the termicide, this area is safe forevermore from bug infestation.
Yeah, that spawn rate was pretty interesting. So boy Joel. Oh, it's too bad. Gotta get a Nero's Void Heartless Carrier.
Nice.
Dude, I don't even need these points. Did I tell you that was maxed out and everything?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it to unlock. Yeah, I'm like garbage. They should not make the limit 250 for meta. It should be like 500 or something.
Yeah, I don't even know how many. I know I'm not at the limit though. I know with the what's that called? Retribution shit, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 50,000 max. The other ones I'm not maxed out yet. But I don't even. It doesn't even matter right now.
Right. So what's the conclusion
Well
for your thoughts of this game? What is your prediction? What do you think is gonna happen?
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. We can never
Alright,
have too many
well,
heroes fighting for peace.
I think Helldivers 1 year from now will still be
Helldiver.
It'll
The
still be
terminal
played. I
control
don't think it'll be
system
as
is ready
popular
for
as it is
activation.
now.
The time is now
I
or
think
never.
that the fact that we don't know what the roadmap is means that the company doesn't know either. And because of that, I think it's only going to work for them for so long.
Yeah.
But the demand is going to be so high that I'm not sure if if that's gonna have a negative effect on them so much that in year 2 it's gonna drop the player base. I do think this is all year 1. I think a year from today, instead of having, what was it? I think 239. I told you that was on Steam. I think we'll have about 100,000 less. I think the game is really gonna slow down 6 months into the game because people are gonna get tired of the grind. Because they're gonna start realizing that every month they're giving us something to do, something else to grind, and some people, they may not have finished their first grind, right, to 50 and all that other shit. So they're gonna have, those people are gonna have a lot to do, right? But people like ourselves that we play a lot, we're already level 50, we have everything unlocked. Once they release whatever new thing they're gonna put out, once they do that and we finish it, then we're gonna have nothing else to do. It's kind of gonna be like how it was with Destiny when we were playing Destiny. That we got Destiny, a DLC came out or some shit, and then within the first week we were done, and then we were bored the rest of the time waiting for the next thing to happen. So I think what they're thinking is that this game, like you said, right, they didn't expect people to beat it so fast and get so far so fast. And I think that's the thing that's gonna really hurt the game the most, because I think the most dedicated players for this game have the potential to be those kind of, not sweaties, but the people that really play your game. And they're gonna run out of things to do, just like you did, right, when you hit level 50. The only reason you kept playing is because Nero's playing, I'm playing, other people are playing. But I think they're gonna run out of things to do, and when that happens, their player base is gonna drop. I would say about anywhere between 75 and 100,000 a year from now, and slowly dwindle, because the problem is that when people don't have anything to do, right, for a significant period of time, because let's say something comes out, right, and yeah, they said they're going to release something every month, a patch, but how much of it is going to be a significant DLC or something, right, or a significant thing that you could do that's going to keep you busy for months in the game? They're not going to have that. They're not going to have something that will keep you busy for 3 months. No, that's not going to happen. And because of that, I think that's really going to hurt them, because a lot of people are going to get bored and they're going to get tired of being able to finish shit, and then there's nothing else to do because there aren't any modes, there's no PvP, and they're going to quit and they're going to start playing something else. That's what I think is going to happen. I think people are going to run out of things to do fast, because number one, the stuff that they're going to put out, yeah, it's nice that they're putting out stuff, very recently, but it's not like it's a lot either, right? It's not like it's a lot. So I think once people, run out of things to do fast, the game is going to start to die. They need to add another mode, because even if you still do everything on the PvE side, you can still go play something else, right? You can do a different mode, play something else that still keeps you in the game, but you're doing something different, right? I think the fact that they don't have another mode, no PvP, nothing else like that, once these things release, like I said, people are going to finish them, and then they're going to be like, okay, well, what's next? Oh, we have these things coming out.
The galaxy awaits your salvation.
In a month. Okay, I'm done. What's next? Right? It's just going to be, okay, I'm done. What else you got? Okay, I'm done. What else you got? Until to get to the point where you're just tired of saying what else you got. You're just going to quit the game.
Right.
That's what I think. I think they're going to run out of things for the people like ourselves that really, really play the game and play and grind it hard, like really dedicate to play the game. They're going to run out of things for us to do. It's not going to matter to the casuals, because they're not level 50 with everything unlocked, right? They're not at that point. So they have a lot to catch up on. But the people that really play the game, that really go hard on the game, they're going to run out of time. They're going to run out of things to do. And then a lot of the people that play the game, I would say maybe 50,000 of them are the hardcore ones that really go hard. Maybe a little less. But I think, yeah, they're going to run out of things for us to do, and we're just going to stop playing. And it's just going to be a bunch of casuals left, like a mobile game.
Yeah. You're gonna have a lot of people getting upset because they already dumbed it down a bit, right? They took about a bunch of the big, heavy elite, and they just put in more ads.
You truly are little.
Just to come for, because of the difficulty.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I don't know. I always called it artificial difficulty, you know. But I mean, we managed through it. But yeah, no, I agree though. I agree. I agree what you're saying. Yeah, I don't. I think yeah, I agree. I think that after a year we should be able to see what will happen. I think numbers will drop. I think numbers are dropping now, especially on Steam. I think they did drop a little bit. I think they lost like 70,000 or something like that. But you know, people are like, you know, people are working and stuff. But like you said, I think there's a lot of folks that already hit 50 and they unlocked everything, and right now they're just waiting for this little micro patch. I can't even call it a DLC, man. I mean, it's just like items, right? It's not like the gameplay is not going to change at all, or not that much probably, right? They might do some little nerfs here and there, or buff their enemies, right? What a shadow buff, right, or whatever it's called. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the approach with the items they're gonna release, like the armors are pretty useless. I think the armors is just for style, you know, like if you want to look cool, whatever. Because right now, even now, people are still rocking the light armor, right? So all that stuff to me is kind of like useless. I think it looks cool, yeah, but it's just something that you want to like grind for. Like, I mean, there's some items that I haven't even unlocked. Like, I haven't unlocked all the emotes. I think I got like 2, which that's when you always see me use it. The one doing that cutthroat one and some other bullshit. But like, I don't care about that, you know. I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff they're gonna add. It's just kind of pointless. Some of the boosters were kind of pointless. I think some of them suck. I think there's like only 3 or 4 that are good. The rest are just kind of like a joke. I really don't even see it like a DLC. I just think it's just something they're gonna unlock. You're gonna buy it or whatever, or use it, and that's it. You know, that's basically it. I mean, like, I don't even care about the mech paint job, especially if the mech sucks. You know, I don't care about it. I mean, yeah, it looks cool. I guess yellow mech looks cool, but nah, man. Realistically, like, does it give you an edge? Does it make it, you know, kind of like the railgun? Once again, right? The railgun gave you an edge. I mean, does it matter?
Now it doesn't.
Yeah, now it doesn't, right? Right. Same thing like the mech. I was hoping for the mech to be amazing. I really did. I really was I thought the mech was gonna be like part 1. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be a beast. I don't have to use the bubble anymore. I'll just run, you know, railgun, mech, and then 2 stratagems for like, you know, artillery or whatever, right? Blow some shit up. But the mech came out. I remember I tried it in the morning, and I already knew right from the beginning. I knew it sucked. And then when I turned and I shot my missile, it blew myself up. I said, okay, something isn't right. And then I died by stepping on fire, I think, or whatever. But someone pointed out today that apparently the mech takes damage. You know, when it drops off the shuttle and they land, it takes leg damage. So the legs are already damaged. Yeah, dude. Yeah, someone pointed out. They were like, oh, look at this. It's taking leg damage. So like, he got his mech, and his mech was already kind of fucked up in the leg. So he shot it normal. You know, it took like, I don't know, like 8 shots or something. Then when it landed, it took like 2 or 3 shots, and then it was kind of like changing between that. So then he did an average, and he found out that the mech was taking damage based on how it lands.
Wow.
That's stupid, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not testing it. It's dumb. So anyway, so I thought it was, you know, I was disappointed. So I was kind of sad about that. I was like, oh, that sucks, stupid. And then the guy comes out and says, oh, yeah, we don't want the mech to feel that powerful. You know, I'm like, well, I kind of saw like the mech to be like a Mario, you know, that stupid star that gives you invisibility for a little bit. You know, you're able to do something awesome for like maybe a couple of seconds before it gets blown up. You know, but I don't know, man. Their decision is kind of weird. I don't know. But once again, like, if you see it from their view, this game is not as cartoony as the first one, because the first one was kind of more cartoony. You know, you got the big bullets. You know, like it kind of remind me of like Contra. You know, it's kind of like a Contra type tip from top view. And this one, you know, they're trying to like make it a little bit more realistic with their bullets. You know, everything is smaller. You know. Like, even this plasma gun, you know, it's not like a big ball of plasma, you know, it's just like a little laser, right? So, I don't know. I think, I hope for the best. I hope it doesn't end up like Outriders and the other stuff that we've been hoping that will last.
It's lasted better than Outriders, 100%. This is automatically 100% better than Outriders.
Yeah, I think once the honeymoon phase wears off from people, because right now a lot of people are still hanging on. You know, they're playing for fun. I think once people, because it's popping up, man, especially on YouTube. You know, there's people now saying, hey, you know, they're the I don't want to say the hatred, but the what's wrong with the game are finally people are finally talking what's wrong with the game. You
Uh-huh.
know, like what needs to change, kind of deal. You know, it's coming up, it's building up. So I think the more that increases, that would kind of like sway people to keep playing or not. You know,
Well,
especially if they keep nerfing stuff.
what the company needs and what has been happening is that since the game has been really successful, a lot of word of mouth, a lot of new people keep coming in. Because I've seen that, I think it was in the sales numbers that Hellriders is still doing really well every week. Like almost at the top of
Already?
the list. I mean, I'm not Helldivers, excuse me.
Oh, hell, yeah, all right. What?
Ready,
Helldivers is
Thanks.
doing really well in sales every week. So they're getting a constant influx of new players. Now, we have to wonder or ask ourselves, what is their retention? Is it to retain current, to retain active, to retain high level, or to like have that kind of revolving door where, you know,
Right.
we're going to
Come
kind of
and go,
cater
right.
to the newer people coming in and try to keep bringing more people coming in so they can make up for the people that leave.
Right, right.
So that's my concern, right? You know, what's going to happen with that? And that's what I'm not sure about, honestly, because I think the game, like I said, for what it is right now, it's a lot of fun, but is it going to be so much fun that I still want to play this a year from now? What are they going to do to
Right,
retain my
right.
attention? And that's what I'm talking about, right? Because we're already level 50, bro. I don't have anything else to do in this
The
game, really.
siege upon managed
So,
democracy continues.
What do you do to
Let us
retain my
rally
attention?
to her defense.
How do you retain my attention? Are you aiming to retain me, or are you aiming to attract more casual people so you can get more sales, because they're the ones that are going to be actually pushing the sales, right? Because they're going to be the ones that play with their friends, say, hey, just get the game, you know, it's casual, ha ha ha, he he he. You know, we play it
Yeah,
on a low difficulty and we all have fun.
Right, right. So their main focus of earnings would be based on the sale, not with what's within the game.
Right.
So
I-
eventually they'll go in panic mode. Eventually, then.
Yeah, because I think it's gonna be hard for them to try to sell us stuff in the game, because the game has microtransactions, but it's very limited, bro. Like they only sell 4 things,
Yep, yeah, those stupid coins, right?
so they can't really go in that direction necessarily, because then there's gonna be a big outcry from everyone.
Yeah, right. They'll be like, "Oh, why you turning to the dark side?" Well, I mean, they could nerf the super coins from 10 to 1,
But I
and then
think
people be like, "What's going on?"
I think their attention, their focus is going to be on newer players, making sure that they're able to bring in new players while trying the best they can to retain current players. But
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
thing, like I said, the problem with current players is if they run through the content too fast, they're just going to run out of things to play,
Yeah.
things to do,
yeah.
and they'll go play something else. That's why you need
Yeah.
new players. That's why you constantly need to be able to bring people in. So when
Yeah.
you know those older players, they run out of shit to do because they already finished the content, you know, they have the newer players filling in those spots, and then when the older players or the more hardcore guys come back when something new drops, you know, it looks even better because now we have even
Yeah,
more
it-
players.
And that's the thing too. There's no FOMO in this game. So once like these little stupid patches, whatever they're called, come out, they don't go away. Like the veteran thing we have, that's not gonna go away. It stays there forever.
Right.
See, when I first started playing, I thought it was gonna go away. That's why I was trying to buy everything. I was grinding so hard just to get all that, and then I find out that, oh no, that's gonna stay there forever. So it's not gonna go away. No. And I was like, well, it's too late. I already bought everything on there. So, but I did have more fun. Like I said earlier, I had more fun in the beginning. I did when I was like in lower level stuff, like 5 or 10 or whatever. I don't know, something about it was just more fun.
Well, because
It
you were
was just
playing
more-
to complete.
Right.
You
Now
were
it's
playing
kind
to
of like
complete upgrades and all the stratagems and all the unlocks. But now that you have it, what's the point of playing?
right. There's no end to it now. Now it's just it's just for the credit, and then they even cap the credit, the points, right? I mean,
Right.
what if I want to save stuff for like when the next thing comes out, right? But now we're gonna cap you at 250. So you'll basically just unlock one page, maybe. If it's gonna be like the premium war bond, you're gonna need. You'll probably unlock 3 things. If I remember correctly, that's how it was. It was like 3 items, and then you had to go grind again, and that was a pain in the ass. So I mean, they thought of that, right? I mean, they're not gonna. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep it like that, so you just keep fucking grinding, and so you need another set of 250 to unlock the rest of the crap. But yeah, yeah. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, they're not that stingy with it. I mean, I hope they let you unlock at least a whole page, so I don't have to keep, oh, here we go again. But I mean, we get those medals pretty fast.
galaxy awaits
I mean,
you
I remember we
salvation.
got like 100 every time we played with Nier and stuff. I was getting like 120.
Yeah, and they have the personal orders now too.
Yeah, they brought
now,
that
now we have
back.
2. Well, now I have 2. They've added more than 1 though.
Yeah, I can't even see them. I try to scroll with my mouse scroll, and that shit don't even work.
No, it doesn't even work on the controller either.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh,
No.
nice. I thought it was just me.
No, you
Yeah, I
can't
can't
even
even
see.
I can't even fucking move it. I mean, look at that. They didn't even test their GUI.
But you
we're,
see?
we're yeah,
So-
we're too stupid.
So those are the things, those little things, man. And that's what I'm kind of not concerned, but it's something that I'm gonna pay attention to. What's gonna happen? How are they gonna plan on retaining people that really play their game, regularly, right? To the point that they complete. Like, how are you gonna keep these people active? What are you gonna do for them? Is there gonna be like a raid or something? Maybe that will help.
Yeah. You made me think about something, man. Like, what one thing I always despised about like the Destiny shit was that they always talked about, becoming a legend, right? That was like philosophy, right? Oh, become legend, right? This and that, right?
Yeah.
But they never let you become a legend. And this game does the same thing. I mean, that's one of the trailers that they become a legend, be a Helldiver, all this crap. But the developers are like, nah, we're gonna hold you back. I mean, and I keep going back to the mech thing, because it pisses me off. It's like, yo, how come the Hulk mech is stronger than what we have, right? I mean, it should be equal. I mean, those lasers should be bouncing off us like light armament. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they should have strong enough stuff to knock out. Like maybe the missile ones. Okay, that makes sense. You're shooting us with missiles. Okay, that makes sense. But you're shooting up with like lasers or pea shooters stuff that we also shoot. But they go right through us like butter. They just destroy the shit like in seconds.
Yeah.
Stupid. So they're not giving me that incentive, you know what I'm saying? And I also dislike that. I dislike that they don't make me feel cool for, I don't know, 2 seconds, and then they blow my shit up.
Yeah, because the mech is really trash.
It sucks, bro, and I'm telling you, it sucks. That's why I remember I told you I'm working on something, and I don't know if they're gonna like it or not, but they're probably gonna say no, it looks too OP. Whatever. At least I tried.
Yeah, they should put it out there, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it out there and see what they say, and probably get a bunch of haters. Be like, oh no, it doesn't fit the universe. Like, brush, it does fit the universe. It makes sense. Trust me, but anyway, when it's finished, I'll post it online, and hopefully people will vote on it or some bullshit and see what they say.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the CEO guy might be like, oh, we might use it, we think, but we might have to dumb it down and nerf it. Nah, don't do that. Just put it in the wild. You don't even make it a stratagem. Just make it something that it just spawns randomly, and you get in and you just fuck shit up. There you
They
go.
should do that.
Now
They should do something like that. It's something that's OP that just drops, that you can just use, and it like wipes everything out.
Bro, you know what I was thinking too, man? Like, dude, I was writing all this shit down and stuff, and I was thinking about it. They should have like some sort of like fucking like legendary guns, like in the field, like from some like heroic Helldiver shit, like some like yeah, they died, right? And like a super rocket launcher that when you shoot it does multi missiles at the same
Like
time.
clusters, yeah, like Wolfpack rounds.
Like the Wolfpack round, like something exotic, right? I mean, they should do something like that. Like, I mean, but you can't summon it. You just find it in the wild. It's there, or you pick it up and you fucking use it. And
random drop, a completely random drop. Like the game tells you random drop coming in or some shit, and then you just go.
Right. And it's just dropped. I mean, they have random fucking meteors, or I haven't seen the flaming tornadoes yet.
No,
That's what I haven't seen yet. So maybe tomorrow or something, go check out, because I want to see the flaming tornado. But I mean, they have all this shit now. They should have something that assists us, because right now the game is against us, right? It's the developers, Joel, and the game against the player, right?
Yeah.
Because we don't have, I guess, the equipment. We don't have like it's almost feel like we're the underdogs. Like the Helldivers are the underdogs, and and all these assholes are against us. Even the situation that happened with the bugs, right? This whole shit that we're doing is a waste of time because it's a setup, it's a psyops, and eventually people are gonna find out about it. I don't know if that's what you say, spoiler alert, I guess, but it's a psyop. We're getting fucked over, and then we're gonna have the flying bugs. So, point is, I think they should do something that they also give us a reward in the wild while we're playing the game. You know, like, oh, here comes the super mech, or here comes a fucking super tank that, you know, we can utilize until it blows up or runs out of gas or something, right? Or a gun, or the gun. That'd be awesome. I mean, like, I was thinking about that, like, yo, what if they put like a fucking Liberator gun?
They gotta put in a BFG.
A BFG, right? Or a Liberator that has like micro missiles, and when you shoot it, just fucking tracks, kind of like in Contra. Remember that gun? When you shoot like micro missiles and it tracks people.
Yeah.
You know, some shit like that.
But they should put like a BFG that kills a Ball Titan with one shot.
Yeah, some fucking BFG.
No matter where you hit it. No matter where you hit it.
When you hit it, right? You get it.
It just blows them up.
You can save it. You shoot it. It does a little, you know, that little radiation. Hits everything around them, and when it hits the Titan, boom, finally disintegrate. You know. I mean, they said they're gonna bring in. They're also drawing that they're gonna bring in the robots are gonna have a Titan of themselves. There's a picture of it. It's huge. It's humongous, quadruple, or it has 6 legs or some shit. Big ass metal thing. So how? I mean, look. If we have trouble fighting the Hulk, the Hulk, whatever the fuck his name is, how are you gonna fight that with the shit that we have now? Oh, you just use the bazooka. Use the EAT-17. Like, fuck that. That shit is whack. That shit is whack. I mean, like, yo, I was trying to use that yesterday. I was like, oh, you shoot to a boom, boom. Okay, now I have to wait. Oh, you gotta run around till the cooldown goes, and so I can summon more. Like, nah, fuck that. That's stupid, man. Like, I mean, it's supposed to be a battlefield, right? What year is this?
I don't even know what year it is.
You know, what year is this game taking place? Like, what the fuck? Well, hold on, bro. I need to cool down so I can summon more bazookas.
Yeah, in the year 3000, we still need cooldowns, bro.
Yeah, we need cooldowns. Like, I mean, I thought we were in a war. That's how I feel. I mean, if they're gonna put me in a situation where shit hits the fan, I'm getting ambushed by a horde of fucking monsters, then let me have all the equipment that I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get fucked up by their fucking elites, that's fine. That's my fault then. Then I can say, oh, it's a skill issue. But we're giving you all the equipment and you still suck. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I suck. But I mean, I that's how I feel, man. I think they should never nerf. They should pump it up. And make the shit how it was. You know, throw in all your fucking stupid. What was? How many spiders did we fight once at the same time? Like 10?
Yeah.
Like 10, or what the fuck was it? 16? Or I can't remember. I remember there was one time we were playing with Nero, remember, and the spiders kept spawning, like it was broken.
And we still did it.
We still did it. I mean, you know, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how I feel. I feel like they should ask shit like that in the game. You know, like some legendary weapon that only some super duper mega Helldiver hero. I mean, look at the armor that we have. They have names for it. Like Champion of the People,
right?
Or the Hope of the Will of the People. Like, you know, some fucking guy that died, and you pick up his rifle and you find out that it fucking shoots BFG shots. You know, like 10 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you
know,
could tell.
or the mech.
You could tell that the game is very bare. You know, they did it on purpose.
Yeah, and that's what people are saying. Like, this shit's early access. That's why, like I said earlier, you know, I kind of agree. But I think maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe they stretch it out, and I hope they don't do that. I hope they don't pull a Destiny on us. You know, like have a tiny idea and then stretch it out. You know, like, man, that's stupid. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not really looking forward to it. I do want one of the guns. I do want the laser pistol. I want the grenade pistol and the laser pistol. That's all I care about, bro. I don't give a fuck about the rest. I think the rest suck. I've seen pictures of it. I've seen videos of people using it, like hyping it up. Like, oh, look, boys, look how this powerful is. Like, bro, that weapon is useless. That weapon is probably good when you fight like 1 or 2, but if you fight in level 9, when you're getting swamped, fucking garbage. What am I doing? The crossbow. Look at the reload. You see the reload?
It's like the flamethrower on the higher difficulties. Like, why would you use that if they don't even cause flinch? It doesn't cause stagger.
Right.
So they're gonna keep coming. It doesn't do anything.
Right, you're gonna get surrounded and die. Right. What would I even use that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid. You know, I need to run and gun. I mean, when you hire, and that's the thing, they don't take that into consideration. Like you said earlier, like you pointed out, you're right. They're focusing on the regular crowd, you know, not the long-term crowd. They're looking, oh, look how fun this is. Kind of like the machine gun. I thought the machine gun, that heavy-ass machine gun,
The first
I
thing
thought
you
that
get.
was, yeah, I thought that was cool, man. I don't know what was fun about it. I like throwing myself on the floor and using it. I thought it was really cool. And then when I got the smaller one, that law one, the I don't know, the stubby looking one.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was, dude. I thought that was fucking amazing. I thought it was so cool that I can run and shoot, and I didn't have to kneel down to reload. And then people were kicking me out because I was using it. They were like, "Oh, that's not meta." Like, fuck you, man. Fuck off with your metas. You know, get out of here. But I thought it was great. You know, and then the fun thing is I was the one doing better than they were because they kept fucking dying, and I had to bring them back. But yeah, I agree with you, man. I think that's what it is. I think one of their big pain points is that they're gonna create it too much so they're casual, because they're making it easy. They're nerfing it. They're trying to beat everybody to the same, kind of like in the same tier almost. You know,
To
like
bring more people in. Yeah.
to bring more people
Because
in.
they
That's their
know
main
that the majority of players, of gamers, are gonna fit a certain type of style of play and a certain level of play.
Yeah.
So if they can make it more appealing to them, then it opens the doors to for more people to feel comfortable enough to want to play the game and feel like they can do it. They may not be comfortable playing at the higher difficulties, but that doesn't benefit the company just catering to the people that play higher difficulties, because they're not getting new customers. They already have those customers. They're playing higher difficulties. So how do we attain new customers? We got to make the game more appealing. How do we make it more appealing? We got to make it more fun. How do we make it more fun? We make it less challenging.
Yep. And because that shit is, and that's the thing. There's no FOMO. There's no reason for us to come back, because anytime we come back, is gonna be there waiting for us if we want to continue playing. If not, we go, and hopefully new people come in and they see this and like, oh man, this is amazing.
That's what they're banking on. They're banking on the newer players, that they can keep attracting newer players, because, like I told you, week after week, Helldivers is near the top of the charts in sales. So it's selling a lot. So why would you cater to a hardcore fan base when you need to try to make it appealing to newer customers, because you're constantly getting new customers every week. So you know that you have something to sell. So how do you make it an easy sell? You make it more friendly to them.
You make it more friendly, right? You start dumbing shit down, you know?
Yeah, you have to. Because that way they tell their friends that are casuals too, yo man, like, this game is a lot of fun, you should get it. And that, there you go, another customer, another sale.
Yeah, because that's the thing on Steam. There's a lot of cats saying that, you know, like, oh man, just playing low difficulty. Like, I don't want to play in lower difficulty, man. I don't know. I don't care about it. I just want to play the maximum one, done, and you know, then I feel good.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to play level. Well, what the fuck they recommend? Like level 4. Like, oh, you need to play level 4. Like for what? Well, because it's not the level you're playing. Yeah. Nah, no thanks. I'll skip. I'm not always sweaty, right? I don't want to say like I'm like good.
No,
but
no one. I'm not either.
You
But
know,
you want a little challenge, you know? You want to.
Yeah, I want a little bit challenge. Yeah, I don't want to make it too easy, because I mean, like, remember we were playing with the other dude? I forgot what. I think it was one of Nero's friends, right? He had it like on 3, right? Was it medium?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Baki. No, Baki had it on medium, right? That was Baki, right? I can't remember. Yeah, and I felt like I was wasting my time, right? Because I was like, fuck, dude, we're not even getting enough level experience.
Yeah, especially at that time when we were still leveling up. Like, why would I do that if it's just taking longer?
Yeah, dude, it was so stupid, right? So that's why we don't play low tier. Like, at the moment I can unlock the highest one, we just play the highest one.
Yeah, because the whole point is to try to get the XP as fast as you can, so you have the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want, whether it's play this game or do something else.
Right. I want to unlock shit. That was my whole goal, was to unlock shit, hit that jar 5. That was my end game goal, was this jar 5 better be good. I kept telling myself, this shit better be good. I unlocked it. I put it on. I took it on an easy mission. Fucking disappointed.
But that's the problem, though. You know, like, we play games to complete games or unlock as much as we can. Most people don't, and that's the customers they're aiming to have. They're aiming for those guys, because they know that they're just gonna log in maybe for like an hour or 2 a day, and that's
Get some kick, troll some folks, right?
Yeah.
In the evac and log off, bro.
And that's all they want, because that keeps your player base concurrent, right? Concurrent players, and that's what the the shareholders and all that shit want to see, that you guys have people
Yep,
active.
you profit. Yep.
So I think that's what they want. I think they want to kind of make it a little more appealing to newcomers or people that aren't as hardcore in gaming in general, because it's gonna become like Fortnite. Fortnite is a very sweaty game, but a lot of casuals like playing it. Casuals love that game, and they don't care to win. They just want to play.
Yeah, they just want to do the dance shit and stuff.
Yeah, they just want to fucking have the mindless fun that this game has. So I think that's what's gonna happen, bro. I think little by little you're gonna start seeing the hardcore players like really start drifting away, because the changes that are gonna happen aren't gonna be for their benefit necessarily. It's not gonna be catered towards them necessarily, even though they might be the base that keeps the game active at a high level. It's not for them. It's for newer players to come in and newer players to stay, and with the potential of bringing more people in, because that's what casuals do, right? Casuals, the best way to sell a game is through word of mouth, right? That's the best marketing that exists, right? So if you can get casuals on board, then they're just going to tell their casual friends, and just more casuals than anything.
Because I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of these, like, and that's true, man. Because I've seen a lot of like the so-called experts. Oh my goodness, like some of them, man. I mean, I've seen some that like do the same shit, like they're soloing level 9. It's like not that difficult. You just have to have patience. But I've seen some. You have to have a plan. Some of them, man, they fucking terrible, bro. Like I could not waste like 40 minutes and then fucking dying in the end and fail, right? Like, I'm like, nah, man, I can't do that. Yeah, but they can, because they want to play casual. They'll be like, oh, it's fun, man. Like, nah, man. I don't know. I play to win. Maybe that's bad. Right? Maybe that's a bad idea, right? I play to win. I don't like to play to lose.
Well, that's the old way of thinking, right? That's the old way of thinking. That we used to play to finish the game, beat the game, get everything, and that's it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, that's not necessarily what it is. Just log in, ha ha ha, and leave.
Yeah. I want to just beat the game, get my shit, max out. Wasn't there like a website called like that, Max, right? But anyway, I just want to max out my character, be a beast, solo shit. I mean, I should record my stuff. Maybe I'll get popular, right? I'd be like these guys, like, look, boys, solo with Mei Leone, level 9.
Imagine
shit, that'd be impressive. People be like, oh, this guy's cheating. Yeah, Mei Leone solo it. You heard it here first. But anyway, I agree with you, man. I think that definitely that's gonna be the end game for these guys. Will probably be like, cater to the casual, dumb down everything they can. That's why, like, they took, like that guy said, the CEO, that he took away the gun, the rifle status or stats to simplify it because it was too complicated.
Yeah, because it's supposed to have 10 stats or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to have like 8 stats, and they even show like where you can shoot the bug. Like, it had a diagram of the bug, like head damage, torso damage, limb damage, rear, like the butt area. I don't know what it's called, but the butt area of the bug, and it had all this shit, like these stats. But then he said that was way too complicated, so they just put 4 stats, and they mean nothing. That's what he said. Play whatever you want. Like, no, fuck you. I'm not gonna play whatever. I'm gonna use what's more efficient.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the best shit I can unlock.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna.
That's the whole point of unlocking it.
Right. I don't wanna use some garbage. I mean, like I said, I unlocked the jar 5, and it sucks. I don't care. I used it in the level 7 and 8, but in the other ones, man, it's fucking matter, and it needs more ammo. That drum that it has, that drum sucks, man. It's a fucking joke. So. Well, anyway, man, I think that's all I got, man.
Yeah, I think
the freedom of the galaxy remains in jeopardy. Let us join the fight.
Oh, it's just gonna tell you that, the shit that's going on with the stupid towers.
Bullshit? Yeah, I see that shit.
Yeah, it's gonna say, do the towers, waste time there, carry the casuals to success. Like that guy we did, he was sticking with us and he left after he did it. He probably went to Reddit and said, "Oh, boys, it was so easy. I was carrying these 2 noobs.
I was carrying these 2 level 50s.
Yeah, I was carrying all by myself. They kept dying, right? You know, it was me with my lightning gun. I was shooting the Titans with 2 shots in the ass. Like, yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, the 2 level 50, they were scrubs.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Fuck
I was
outta
carrying I
here.
was carrying the whole team. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree, but I guess we're gonna have to see, bro. So, you got any last remarks for the stream? Any last thoughts on Helldivers 2?
Yeah, I mean, I think for this game, I'm gonna try, I think, to be more involved. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna email these clowns or Arrowhead, and I'm gonna share some ideas. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do it through Twitter or whatever, but I'm gonna throw some crap out there for them and see what they like. And if they like something, man, hopefully it gets in the game and shit. Because I agree with you 100%. I think there's something that is missing, and
Something key is missing.
yeah, yeah. And I was gonna say earlier, I was gonna use it as an example, but I thought it was kind of weird because I hate this company. Um, it's like the company Cloud Imperium that created Star Citizen. All right. So the magic, the sprinkle of the Star Citizen, their magic was this guy doesn't work with them anymore. This guy used to run this website, and what was the magic that sold this idea, this game to everybody was that the ships that they were selling, they weren't just selling ships, they were selling the ships stats. And that might not make sense for some, right? But like you just imagine a ship, right? Like some spaceship, and the guy puts stats on it. So they like inside the ship that he talked about the motor, the engine, the fuel, what it used, what materials it made out of,
Yeah.
all this shit. He went all on, and some people eat that shit up. I don't, but I knew the idea. I knew what he was doing. But some people who love the fantasy of Star Wars, they love that shit. They eat that shit up, man. So in this concept, I think what they're lacking is they don't know the direction they want to take. Their sci-fi-ness has a limit. I think this is how I feel. It has a limit, and I think that's why we're gonna be seeing repetitive shit. I think like the guns, or like look at the designs of their guns, that kind of stuff. Like some of the guns look like level 1. Like that's that cannon. I don't know if you guys seen that. It's like one that has 5 rounds. It's not out yet. It's gonna be released. I don't know when they're gonna release it, but it has 5 shots. When it shoots, it has the element of clusters. I mean, that shit looks like from part 1. It looks like a cartoon shit. Maybe that's the one they want to go for. I don't know. So I want to throw some ideas out there. I'm gonna send them some portfolio shit and see if something stick. I don't want a job. I just want to be involved in some way and see what happens and get some of my shit in there and see what happens.
Yeah,
I don't know.
especially if it's gonna make it better.
Yeah. Like I just want to throw that, and then from there, then maybe through your platform that you have, you can bring ideas, and then because I'm already in there, relay that idea to these guys and maybe get involved with them. All of us. I don't know somehow, because I think in the end, bro, honestly, like you said, I don't think these guys have a fucking plan, and I think they're gonna need somebody or some guidance. I don't know, bro. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Like that's the job. He reminds me of the director of my company. He's a fucking idiot. So that's how I feel about it. I mean, he's nice to talk to, probably. He's probably a great guy, but I think their whole idea, their timeline they have, because of the success of the game, is out the window. So I think right now they're kind of winging it and they're testing it. And I know it's hard to believe, but I mean, that's how some companies do things. And most people that work for corporate know this. I mean, a lot of these people are like kind of like they seem like they know what they're doing, but they really don't. I mean, it's like it's facts.
Yeah,
how it is. So.
Like I think they are winging it. I think they have, like I said, they have a lot of ideas, but they're not sure necessarily which ones to go with or which ones to, or the order in which they want to go. Maybe they're still figuring that out. Maybe they already have figured it out. But I'm sure there's a lot of things that they're, contemplating, that they're gonna go ahead and consider. But like you said, like that whole roadmap is out the window because of the success. So they gotta do a roadmap on the go. So they kind of have to figure out, how do we keep this momentum going? And that's and that's what worries me, because not that it worries me, but that's my concern with the game. To keep me playing it, like, how are they going to keep this momentum that is something that we haven't seen in a very long time in gaming, where a brand new game like this, and it's not a new franchise, right? It's a new iteration, but the way it's evolved has surpassed so many expectations, right? Like, how do they keep this momentum? And with the fact that they don't have a roadmap necessarily set in stone because of the success, I think they're kind of also stuck in a little hard place trying to figure out where to get that momentum from. How do we make sure that what we put and what changes we add will keep the game fun and not a chore?
Right, yeah, because that's kind of what it felt like in the end. It felt like a chore. Like, I wasn't really, like I said, my best time was when I was low level. When I got to high level, I was just dragging ass. Like, well, once I unlocked the final gun, the stupid rifle, the what is it called? The Scorcher, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even think. Well, it's better than the Jar 5, but yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I know there's a lot of YouTubers hyping it up. I think the Slugger is better. I only use it because I just like it cosmetically. I just aesthetically, I like it. This gun. But do I like how it performs? Hell no. It's horrible.
Yeah.
I think it sucks. I'd rather use the other one. But anyway, that's my thing, man. I mean, I'm gonna see what can happen. Maybe something cool happens at it. Maybe not. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna spitball it, and that's my ending remark. I'm gonna see if I can't. Maybe I want nothing of it. I just want to see my cool shit in the game. That's basically it, man. That's what I want to see, so I can be like, oh, they adapted my crap. That's cool. Right on. Well,
worth a try, right?
Yeah, and that's it. That's all. Just give myself a pat in the back, be like, well, that's cool, and then move on to the next project or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
what's your thoughts, man? What's your ending? What's your thing?
I don't know, man. I think we might run out of things to do sooner than later.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that's gonna keep the game afloat, or if it's gonna keep it, or if it's gonna sink the game. I'm not sure. I'm still. It's very cloudy, I guess you could say. Trying to see the vision of the game as a consumer, regardless of the leaks and all of that crap. Just the game in itself, how it's gonna keep me engaged. I'm not sure, man. I'm really not sure. I don't have a definitive answer on how they're gonna keep me engaged. I hope they can. I hope they come up with some cool ideas, some cool things. But already at 50, I mean, if this is just a glimpse of things to come for the next DLC or whatever they're gonna do tomorrow, if it's quick and it finishes fast, then we're back at square one.
Yeah, I can see us unlocking everything. Like, like realistically, like if we're working and playing, man, I would say like 2 days and a half at least.
Yeah, maximum a week.
Yeah, max a week. Yeah. But if we're like just going beast mode, yeah, I would say like 2 days and a half.
3 days.
3 days. Everything unlocked.
So
yeah, and if they add a level 10, that's gonna be slapped up too as well.
They might, but I don't see that happening because I don't think too many people are still level 50 at all.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So if they don't do that, then we're not playing for XP. We're just playing for coins, really, because we don't need materials. So we're just playing for coins, and it gets boring because I don't have to do missions then. I could just do the orders, and that's it. Come back tomorrow. Just like we used to do in Destiny. Remember, we used to do the dailies, the weekly, the nightfall, and come back next week.
And that's it. Yep.
And then you lose player count, because it's not just us doing that. It's thousands.
Becomes a chore. Just do your little errands and get out.
Yep. Go play something else. Go play Final Fantasy.
Yep. Final Fantasy. I haven't opened my box yet. I haven't even looked at my Sephiroth statue.
I played, like I said, that other day. I played for like a few minutes. Played like part of the first mission. I haven't been playing. But like I said, it depends on this, because if this game doesn't keep me motivated and engaged, then what's the point of still playing it? Like I said, it just come in, log in, do my personal orders, and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because I'm
I mean,
not
that
getting
right
XP
now.
out of it. I don't need materials because I already maxed everything out, so I don't need nothing but coins.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
No,
right now, I'm
war
not even
medals.
doing. I'm not even doing shit. Yeah. I only come in because of you guys, like you, Nero, or Harless, and that's about it.
Yeah,
And right now, nobody on my list is online. Isn't that crazy? Like none
nobody's
of them.
playing.
No Baki, no Josh, nobody.
Yeah, me
Nobody.
neither.
Nobody's on.
Me neither. So yeah, that's what I think, bro. So for everyone that tuned in tonight, thank you so much for watching. It's been a while. Hopefully we'll be able to do a little more of these. Maybe give some more reviews and insights on other upcoming games, not just Helldivers. But this has been Sephiroth's opinion, Sephiroth Evil's opinion, and Alien's opinion on Helldivers 2, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sephiroth, any last words?
No, man. I mean, everything's good. I hope everybody's safe, has a good week and weekend.
Yeah, it's already going to be Thursday tomorrow, so everyone be safe, enjoy the rest of your week, and thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Till then, it's been Aliens for Gotta Be Legend, Gamer's Opinion, and we're out. Peace.
Thank you.